This morning, the lorry remains embedded in the wall of the hotel where it finally came to a halt. Flowers have been left close to the scene. A cordon is in place as the police and firefighters try to work out exactly what happened. It may be the driver had become ill. Eyewitnesses said he was slumped over the steering wheel while the lorry was moving. He is among the injured who are now being treated at 3 different hospitals.
Police in Bedfordshire are launching a new appeal in the hunt for a woman who went missing 2 years ago. 35-year-old Sonica Hans was last seen leaving the Priory Court flat in Bedford she shared with her sister and brother-in-law on Boxing Day in 2012. Someone matching her description was seen on CCTV near the Swan Hotel on the Embankment a short time later. A 76-year-old Buckinghamshire woman has been attacked on her doorstep by 2 men who tried to rob her. The incident happened in Lower Ridge in Bourne End at about 6:30 on Saturday evening. One man pinned the pensioner to the floor whilst the other man searched the house. Police are appealing for witnesses. The Luton and Dunstable Hospital is looking to raise funds to provide overnight accommodation for parents whose babies are seriously ill. The trust, which caters for some of the most sick babies in the region, needs the money to refurbish a bungalow on the site. Dr Yogesh Kapadia is one of their neonatal consultants.
It's very important for parents to be close by, particularly because the uncertainty of outcome. Also, we must not forget the fact that there are major financial implications to parents. Travelling can cost a lot of money. So a wholehearted appeal for refurbishment of this bungalow that can provide a very family-friendly environment.
Sir Paul McCartney has led the tribute to the rock singer Joe Cocker, who's died at the age of 70. Cocker was best known for his cover of the Beatles' song, With a Little Help from My Friends. In sport, Chelsea have restored their 3-point advantage at the top of the Premier League with last night's 2-0 win at Stoke. And the former Watford defender Clark Carlisle is in a serious condition in hospital after being hit by a lorry yesterday morning. The incident happened near York. The weather mostly cloudy and breezy, a maximum temperature 13 degrees Celsius, but colder and brighter tomorrow and on Christmas Day. And you can get the latest news and sport online at bbc.co.uk/3 counties.
Opening the doors on the biggest advent calendar in beds, hearts and bucks.
Ho, ho, ho.
Let's see who's behind door number 23. Sophie Solaria.
My best toy would be the Barbie caravan. What I loved about it was the fact that it came with a Barbie and a Ken. I'd used to dress up the Barbie and I'd dress up the Ken, and sometimes if there wasn't enough Ken's clothes, he would wear Barbie's clothes, and it would be hours of fun for a person.
Building up to Christmas. Only 2 days to go with BBC 3 Counties Radio. Call 08459 455 555.
BBC 3 Counties Radio.
Big Bum.
I love to murder Iain Lee.
You're breaking my heart. Ouch. I'm falling apart. Ouch. 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 When we first met, I must admit, I fell for you right from the start. Now when we meet, all kinds of things, it seems upset the apple cart. All kinds of things, it seems upset the apple cart. Ouch, don't desert me. Ouch, please don't hurt me. Ouch, 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 ouch. What is this thing called love? Why do they say it makes the world go round? Why do they say it makes the world go round? I can't explain the way I feel for you. My feet don't touch the ground. The way I feel for you, my feet don't touch the ground. Ouch, don't desert me. Ouch, please don't hurt me. Ouch, 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 ouch. When we first met, I must admit, I fell for you right from the start. I must admit, I fell for you right from the start. Now when we meet, all kinds of things, it seems upset the apple cart. All kinds of things, it seems upset the apple cart. Ouch, don't desert me. Ouch, please don't hurt me. Ouch, ow, ow, ouch. Ouch, don't desert me. Ouch, please don't hurt me. Ouch, ow, ow, ouch.
We haven't even started the show and already we're blowing their minds, Catherine.
Well, that's just the way we work.
Morning, guys. Iain Lee, Catherine Boyle. It's the Kath and Iain Christmas show, but whoa, it's not just us. We've got our own little elf. Sorry?
Hi.
What's going on in there?
Sorry.
Hey?
I'm having a moment.
Can we do anything to help?
Just be yourselves.
I don't like you.
Just be yourselves.
Be nice.
You're contradicting yourselves now, guys.
Just be yourselves.
Okay. Merry Reggae Christmas to you, Betsy Pie.
Merry Reggae Christmas to you.
Merry Reggae Christmas to you, Mama Kath.
Reggae Christmas, hear me now.
And to you, dear listener, a Reggae Christmas. It's a special show today, Catherine, partly because I was clever enough to take tomorrow off, unlike you suckers. But also, what's happening? How can the listener get involved in the show today, Mama Kath?
By getting in their car or on Shanks's pony and finding their way here. Don't have to follow a start.
No.
A505 is probably the best.
You can come and hang out with us for a bit. Now, listen, only 20 minutes at a time.
Yeah, don't overstay your welcome.
Yeah.
Because we're too polite to kick you out, but we will start getting your coat for you.
Don't touch me. I don't know what the touching policy is on the two.
Oh, you can touch me, that's fine.
Touch me in the morning.
I'll do it on a case-by-case basis.
And that's true. She will. You can come and hang out. If you've got kids, bring the kids down. In fact, if you've got kids, just send the kids. You stay at home. Squares.
Across beds, hearts and bucks.
This is BBC Three Counties Radio.
And that's it. You can give us a call, of course. 08459 455 555 is the telephone number. If you want. It's very loud in my ears.
Is it?
Normally it's very quiet in my ears. That's, there we go. That's it. That's better. So, Catherine.
Yes, Iain.
Oh, Kath bought us all Christmas presents.
She did.
Didn't she?
Yeah.
She brought us good Christmas. I didn't see what yours was.
Nail varnish.
Hey!
Ladies love nail varnish.
Ladies love a bit of nail varnish on their fingernails.
Kelly always has pretty digits.
Why don't you get... you varnish the nails, but why just stop at the nail? Why not paint the whole finger?
That would be silly.
Why? Like painting nails isn't silly?
Well, it is, but at least they're hard and smooth, whereas your finger is wrinkly, and so the paint would crack.
So you can only paint things that are hard. Is that the...
And smooth.
OK, I'll bear that in mind. But painted fingers would be nice. My present, slippers. I'm wearing slippers in the studio.
Studio slippers.
This is also... I normally do the show in just my stockinged feet. It's a tradition I started, about 9 months ago. And but now I've got comfy slippers. The next thing I'm going to get, which I'm going to treat myself to in the new year, is one of those brown caretaker overalls. I've been talking about those for ages, yeah. I know a shop that sells them now.
What are you... why?
Sorry, I said something out loud.
I know, it was a word. What was...
Yeah, I really did. I said that's not right, but I was talking about something completely different.
Flippin' heck.
Her brain leaked. What do you want one of them for?
Is there a shorter version of that song?
No, I've been trying to look for one.
Okay.
Stay there, hang on.
Okay.
Why do you want one of those, like Mr. Bennett from Heartbeat?
I just think it would add a real gravitas to this. Imagine Ollie Martins comes in, the PCC for Bedfordshire.
Yeah.
Right? I've got slippers and a caretaker's below the knee length brown overall coat, right?
And nothing else.
That is going to completely put him off his stroke, isn't it? He's going to come in and be disarmed. Boom, we're in. We get the dirt, we get the gossip, we find out everything that he didn't want to tell us. We get a counsellor coming in. I'm dressed like that. Maybe I'm wearing a flat cap, pretending to smoke on a pipe. He's thinking, what the hell's going on? Yeah, we've overspent the budget by £5 million. I didn't mean to say that!
Because we all know that Eric Morecambe was an arch interviewer.
Yes. Yes. Do you remember we had Gary Morecambe on, his son?
Yes.
Wasn't he nice?
He was excellent.
Wasn't he nice?
That's still in the podcast, by the way.
Which podcast?
One of the podcasts that are online currently.
Sorry, maybe you didn't hear the question. Which podcast?
Was it last week or the week before?
Name?
Was it last week or the week before?
Don't matter. Coming up on today's show, you, dear listener, if you want to turn up, you're more than welcome to.
It was the week before. Last week was...
OK, we moved on from that now.
More teasers.
Also, Justin Dealey will be doing a tribute to Billy Ocean. Not Billy Ocean, Billy Whitelaw. Not Billy Whitelaw, Joe Cocker. Later on in the show, so that will be nice. Although Billy Whitelaw died as well.
I know.
Billy Whitelaw in the morning, Joe Cocker in the evening. What a day.
Somebody else died. I was listening to 5 Live yesterday morning.
Billy Whitelaw.
Was that who it was?
Yeah.
Petula Clark was on. She's good talking. But they didn't say who it was about.
I think they probably would have done, Kelly. I imagine
not
that 5 Live...
I was listening.
5 Live is a very professional station, and I imagine at some point...
I listened for 5 minutes, and I was saying, Who died?
It was Billy Whitelaw.
They still didn't tell me, so now I know.
Well, you don't know, do you?
Well, no.
No, exactly. She was good, Billy Whitelaw. Liked her. Proper acting.
Was she in Billy Liar?
No, it was Billy Whitelaw.
Was she in Billy Elliot?
No, it was Billy Whitelaw.
Did she have a hit called Honey to the Bee?
That is a great song. Honey to the bee, that's you for me. Honey to the bee. When is Billy going to release another single? That's what the world is asking, I think.
She died.
No.
Oh, flipping it.
Actual Billy.
Right, guys, this has not got off to the rip-roaring start I was hoping to. 08459 455 555.
Travel news for beds, cards and bugs.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
Having a look at the speed sensors on the M25, that's moving very well anti-clockwise between junction 21 for the M1 and 20 for Kings Langley, and also having a look at the M1 and the A1M, they're moving well as well at the moment. In Hatfield on Great North Road, there are the roadworks around the St Albans Road East, and they could cause things to be a bit slower than usual later on, but not causing any delays at the moment. And in Ruxton on the A1 Great North Road, there's the roadworks around the Black Cat roundabout, so expect delays there, but that's not causing any problems at the moment. On the trains, Southern have delays between Milton Keynes Central and Clapham Junction. Tickets are being accepted on London Midland services though. Samantha Breath, BBC Three Counties Radio.
Thank you, Samantha. It's 6:15. It is. I've not opened the computer that gives me the news. Hang on a second. I was thinking I don't need the computer that's got the news, so I've not opened it. Something to do with potholes, I seem to remember Simon saying. So. Look, here we go. 6:15. It is Tuesday, the 23rd of December. I'm Iain Lee. These are your headlines on BBC Three Counties Radio. Councils in the 3 counties are to get £217 million to repair potholes over the next 6 years. An investigation is underway into a bin lorry crash in Glasgow, which has left 6 people dead and 8 others injured. And police in Bedfordshire are launching a new appeal in the hunt for a woman who went missing 2 years ago.
BBC Three Counties Radio. Unwrap something different this Christmas with BBC Three Counties Radio. Christmas favourites.
It's a really sweet song by this woman called Margot Gurrian. It's beautiful. It's kind of a very stark pop song.
Marshall at the movies.
The idea of the show is to look at the best and worst films of 2014.
The year at Bletchley Park.
Whether you were working on a bomb machine, drawing up lists of enemy codes, whether you were a driver, a cook, this place didn't function without you.
Celebrate Elstree Studios.
When I first got there, I wanted to see the soundstage where we were to construct one of our largest sets, which was the Well of the Souls.
For full programme details, go online to bbc.co.uk/Three Counties Radio. Unwrap something different this Christmas with BBC Three Counties Radio.
And here's the song I was talking about. Oh, lovely Margot Gurrian. Wow. Morning, Catherine.
Hey, hi.
Morning, Kels.
That was nice.
It is nice, isn't it?
What sort of year was that?
1968-ish.
Oh.
She's lovely, Margot Gurrian. She released one album. No one bought it. She wrote a few songs. Mama Cass and Glenn Campbell did a cover of a couple of her songs. And then she just kind of gave up music. I tracked her down a few years ago. She's
she
delightful.
Big in South Africa?
No, no. What you got in the papes?
Well, there's a number of things in the newspapers. That's why it's newspapers and not a newspaper.
They're a little bit thin today. They're a bit flimsy.
I think most of them are off.
They've gone home,
or they were allowed to bring a game in yesterday.
Yeah.
Stranded in a field 20 miles from sea, he was hardly likely to make a quick escape, yet the emergency services were taking no chances when they launched Operation Seal Rescue yesterday. What? Wearing helmets and armed with brooms, firemen tried to corner the bewildered grey seal that had been spotted flopping around the field by a dog walker.
Sorry, just a moment.
I know.
It was in a field?
Yeah, 20 miles from the sea. How on earth did that seal get there?
Did it swim there?
No.
Was it up? Was it near a river?
Look, there's a little blue wiggler.
Okay?
Look at that! There's several. I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 firemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coppers. A bald fella with one eye and a thug.
Yeah, but it's exciting for them. Do you remember when the...
Why are they hitting it with brooms?
They're not. They're sweeping it.
Have it.
Someone's got a massive dustpan somewhere.
Hey, you know what they're doing? They've gone clubbing.
No.
No?
No.
Guys?
No.
They've gone clubbing.
No.
Oh, because of the...
Do you remember, was it last year when
I don't know.
firefighters saved a pigeon?
Oh, they're always doing this.
Oh, it was a dove. So that's not as bad.
A dove on Tesco's, wasn't it? And then there was the dog that got his head stuck down a rabbit hole this year.
Yes.
And it cost over £1 million.
And there was the deer who got his head stuck in... No, it didn't cost £1 million. got the deer that got his head stuck in a fence.
You're being very sensible today. You've corrected me on what's obviously a made-up figure about the fire brigade. And when Kelly and I were playing Destruction Derby on the office chairs upstairs, you actually told us off.
She said, "Now that's enough."
She went, "Now that's enough. I think that's the end of that game, isn't it?" What we were doing was playing.
I also said
you cheated, but we were playing this.
Well, do you know why? Because I could see it was going to descend into this.
What? See, she's doing it again.
But everybody knows the game's over once somebody's hurt.
That's it. Or a chair is seriously damaged.
A chair is broken, and the chair went over. The chair was upended. There were wheels spinning.
Do you know what? It's really hard to take.
That is her telling off face.
It's hard to take her seriously with that Flappy Elliott bit of hair.
But
at the
you've
top of her
got one
head.
too, so you can be.
But I'm the one that's being told off. All we were doing was Destruction Derby on chairs. There are two games to play on chairs that I can think of. One is Dodgems, where you sit in the chair and you kind of push your feet against the wall and you bump into each other. Yep. Or there's Destruction Derby, where you take a run up, you push it, and then you jump on it, and then you smash into each other. Kel's bottled it and bailed off her chair, so her chair went flying.
I was going for an Action Man spin, where I jump out of the car and roll.
OK, but that's not in the rules. You didn't. You just threw it at me and ran. There was no rolling and no lolling. But then Mama Kath told us off. That's such a good nickname, isn't it?
It really is.
Mama Kath.
How did it take us so long?
I don't know. It's because I don't really pay much mind to her.
It's because my name's not Kath, but never mind.
Who is it? Who's in there with you?
I've got no idea who this bloke is. I just thought it was a little bit inappropriate to tell us off, considering, well, I mean, she is the oldest out of all of us, but still, we were having a little bit of Christmas bants. Wait, boo, no, hang on, bah humbug, boo sucks. You're the Grinch. She's the Grinch that muffed up Christmas.
Oh. Or maybe I'm the reason why you won't be spending it in A&E. Yeah, cluttering up the already stretched NHS.
Those guys love visitors at this time of year, don't they? They love it. I'm gonna get drunk and turn up with some half drunk cans of Shandy Bass for those guys. They love it. They get lonely at Christmas. They want to see people there. EasyJet swearplane. Is that a phrase?
Nope.
EasyJet swearplane. Is that supposed to sound like something? Because otherwise,
swearplane.
Swearplane. EasyJet swearplane. EasyJet swearplane. No. 08459 455 555. It's an exclusive in the Sun.
I like that you look at me when you laugh for approval.
Thanks. Well, I want to make sure the kids are digging me. I've got the elderly folk to the right, and I've got the kids on the left. I'm obviously in the middle, and I just want to make sure we get the balance. Airlines abusive email on Compo. EasyJet became SleazyJet when it branded lawyers acting for disgruntled passengers mother flipping heck.
Wow.
The insult came in an official email from the airline's head office telling solicitors for Chris and Megan Dixon their compensation claim had been rejected. The message said their flight was cancelled due to strikes in France. It concluded, based on the aforesaid... I've never said aforesaid.
Aforesaid.
Based on the aforesaid...
No.
We decline your client's claim for compensation, and that is our final statement regarding this case. Mother flipping heck.
Wow.
Chris, 52, of Falkirk, Stirlingshire, was astounded when his solicitor told him about the email. He added... So he's Scottish. I'm Scottish. I've never heard the word aforesaid before. It's disgraceful. Particularly as EasyJet is supposed to pride itself on customer services. Chris and daughter Megan, 16, were booked on a flight home to Edinburgh after a visit to London in June. But their flight was cancelled and they had to spend an unplanned night in the capital. I like that when you get sweary emails from... Companies should be more honest, shouldn't they? And just say, do you know what? We're not paying now. Naff off.
It would make the consumer programme a lot more feisty, wouldn't it?
I like the consumer complaints, not when Jonathan sorts them out within moments, but when you get some backstreet garage that call Jonathan a paedophile. So do you remember that? Sometimes we're going to out you as a paedophile, and they get really nasty and abusive. Or that dodgepot couple who pretended to be Chinese.
Yeah.
I prefer those stories. That to me is good customer service, because they're putting. I had an argument with a fellow who was building me a cardboard box. True story.
What? You hired someone to build you a cardboard box?
Yeah, I did.
Why?
I needed a really massive cardboard box,
Right.
For a show I was doing.
Right.
And I got this company to build me a massive cardboard box, right? And the guy didn't build it. He just didn't make it. And so I phoned him up, and I was talking to him. Oh, no, Brian's not in. I said, it's you. No, Brian's not in today. I said, it's you, I'm talking to you. No, he's not. Maybe I'll go and get him, hang on. And he was the same bloke. But then I got to speak to his receptionist, and I said, he sounds like a right idiot, your boss. And she started crying.
Oh, dear.
She started crying, going, oh, he's horrible. He's horrible to me. He was absolutely nuts, this guy. Wonderful time. And it was great. I enjoyed it, he enjoyed it, everyone was happy.
Have you ever caught anyone else out doing a voice?
Sorry?
Well, I rang Betty Boothroyd once.
What?
Yeah, when she was the speaker.
Oh, God.
And I'm sure she pretended to be her own secretary.
Betty Boothroyd?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and I've spoken to other people, and she's got a name for it.
What?
You know, she's known for it.
Oh.
But I rang up, it said, hello, Betty Boothroyd's office. It was proper hammy like that. And I said, oh, could I speak to her? And, 1 moment, please. Oh, hello, darling.
How funny.
It was like that.
I did a prank call on Mo Molan once.
Oh, how could you?
It's easy. It's for telly.
Right.
For Channel 4. And she... Oh, I can't remember what it was. Oh, it was... God, this is how long ago. Robin Cook was still alive.
Yes.
And he'd done something stupid, but she'd been seen dancing with Chris Evans at a party conference.
Right.
And so it was like a live television phone-in. And I phoned up and said, how can you live with yourself having danced with that ginger twit? She went, oh, Chris Evans is a nice guy. I said, no, not Chris Evans, Robin Cook. Ha, 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 ha. We all had a laugh. But that's all I can remember of it. Ever spoken to Mo Molan or Betty Boothroyd? 08459 455 555.
That was good. Hey, you know, yesterday there was a story that I flagged up on Twitter. You probably were following it and thought, oh, that's great.
No,
LOL, ROFL.
Rolf, I was in Worthing yesterday, sans internet access.
Okay, well, it was the day before. But anyway, there was a story about French...
I've unfollowed you.
Macaque.
I beg your pardon?
There was a story about a French macaque.
That's the review of the new Paul McCartney album. It's macaque.
It got on the rampage in a French town.
You like that one?
It probably wasn't French to start with. Anyway, it was a macaque in France.
All right, he's released a stinker of an album. He wrote Eleanor Rigby. Give him a break.
And it had been living on chocolate, and it had sent it even more wild than it was to start with. And macaques are pretty...
They gone macaque.
Yeah. OK, so it started attacking school children for their snacks and stuff.
Oy.
To be honest, I was Team Monkey. If you feed it... It was on Kinder as well, Kinder chocolate, which isn't proper. Anyway, so it went crackers and ended up getting a...
Oh,
to the old,
blow dart.
Yeah.
I'd love to get blow darts for the kids.
They took it down. Yeah, apparently that's frowned upon now.
No.
Anyway, there's another monkey story in the papers.
We'll have to do it after this.
Travel news for beds, cards and bugs.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
Checking the cameras around High Wycombe, and it's moving well at the moment through those roadworks on the A404 at Marlow Hill. They're at Marlow Road at the junction there, but that's not causing any delays at the moment. But it could get busy later on there, though. In Roxton on the A1 Great North Road, there's roadworks around the Black Cat roundabout, so expect delays there. And having a look at the A1M, no reports of any delays, or no, things seem to be moving well on the M1 and the M25 at the moment. On the trains, Southern have delays between Milton Keynes Central and Clapham Junction. Tickets are being accepted on London Midland services and on London Overground and Underground services. Samantha Breath, BBC Three Counties Radio.
Across beds, hearts and bugs.
This is BBC Three Counties Radio.
It's 6:30. I'm Simon Oxley. Councils in the three counties are to get £217 million to repair potholes over the next 6 years. The figures include £92 million in Hertfordshire, £54 million in Buckinghamshire, £26 million in Milton Keynes and £23 million in Central Bedfordshire. An investigation is underway into a bin lorry crash in Glasgow, which has left 6 people dead and 8 others injured. The council refuse lorry careered out of control, hitting Christmas shoppers before crashing into a hotel. And police in Bedfordshire are launching a new appeal in the hunt for a woman who went missing 2 years ago. 35-year-old Sonica Hans was last seen in Bedford on Boxing Day in 2012.
Three Counties Sports.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
Chelsea have restored their three-point advantage at the top of the Premier League with last night's 2-0 win at Stoke. John Terry and Cesc Fabregas were the scorers for Jose Mourinho's side.
We had fantastic performances. That's why we are top of the league after 17 matches, 9 of them away at home. And we are doing very, very well, but it was a solid performance. It was a performance where every one of my players played really well.
The former Watford defender Clark Carlisle is in a serious condition in hospital after being hit by a lorry yesterday morning. The incident happened near York. The 35-year-old helped the Hornets to promotion in 2006 and later became chairman of the Players' Union. Watford tweeted last night to say the thoughts of everyone at the club were with Carlisle and his family. The former Luton striker Steve Howard believes the Hatters have an outstanding chance of gaining their second successive promotion. Luton are third in League Two and head to leaders Wickham on Boxing Day. Speaking on Monday Night Sport last night, Howard said Luton can achieve another promotion.
Definitely. Definitely. I think they've got the momentum. I think they've had the momentum from last season, and I think they're going well. And it's a massive thing, you know, when you get in that winning mode. It's hard to get out that winning mode, and I think that's what Luton's in, and it's a great place to be.
And in rugby, England hooker Dylan Hartley's disciplinary hearing is being held today in London. The Northampton player was sent off in their Premiership match against Leicester for elbowing. BBC Three Counties News and Sport. The next full bulletin is at 7.
Call 08459 455 555.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
You know that gypsy with the gold cap too?
She's got a pad on 34th and Vine, selling little bottles of love potion number 9. I told her that I was a flop with chicks. I've been this way since 1956. She looked at my palm and she made a magic sign. She said, what you need is love potion number 9. She bent down and turned around and gave me a wink. She said, I'm gonna mix it up right here in the sink. It smelled like turpentine and looked like India ink. I held my nose, I closed my eyes.
I took a drink.
I didn't know it was a day or night. I started kissing everything in sight. But when I kissed the cop at 34th and Vine, he broke my little bottle of love potion number 9. I held my nose, I closed my eyes.
I took a drink.
I didn't know it was a day or night. I started kissing everything in sight. I had so much fun that I'm going back again. I wonder what happened with love potion number 10. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9.
Started off at the wrong speed. You can't get it right every time, Catherine.
No, and that was you not getting it right, so
well,
don't
right.
blame me.
08459 455 555 is the phone number. It's kind of anything goes this morning, including allowing Richard on from Cyprus. Good morning, Richard.
Good morning, Three Counties Radio. This is Ricky Starr of the Blue Star Liners. Hello.
Kath, I'll let you deal with this nut job.
Is you there, honeyland?
What are you doing in Cyprus, you plum?
Plum, thank you very much. Well, the sun rose about an hour ago, and I've been sunbathing on my glorious balcony.
Oh, gosh. What a hideous image.
Yeah, and it just... Oh, my God, I can see a tiny cloud has just appeared on the sun.
Listen,
I want my money back.
If I was abroad, right, is it really nice weather in Cyprus?
It's fabuloso today.
Right, if I was...
Wall sunshine.
If I... And wall-to-wall idiot. If I was abroad, I certainly wouldn't waste my time listening to this rubbish.
No.
Well, I wanted to share it with you. Because we're 2 hours ahead here, it's 8:15, I've got to go shopping, get me Christmas grub.
Oh.
And the weather I can see from my glorious balcony, there's the sun, the sea, the sand. Oh, my God, she's not wearing much. Come up here, love.
Are you
Come
awake?
up here.
I forgot you can't get... Well, I knew there was a reason I didn't let them on anymore. Are you spending Christmas Day away in Cyprus?
Yeah, I'm not back till the 21st of January.
That's not right.
And then I go for my knee operation. What, who are you?
It's not right.
Oh, it wasn't all right. My knee.
No, you're not. You should spend Christmas in your house, or at the very worst, at your parents' house. You can't spend it, A, in a hotel, or B, in another country. It's not right.
I'm in an apartment with a huge balcony, and my parents, unfortunately, are no longer with us.
Well, but what? Yeah, OK. Well, that doesn't preclude your own property at home.
He keeps mentioning the balcony. The balcony's not Christmassy, is it?
I hate balconies.
Well, you check it out. When the call ends, let me tell Kelly where she can check it out.
Cool.
Thank you very much. All right, Richard, thank you very much indeed.
Richard's got a balcony, everyone. Did you notice that?
I hate balconies.
I bet he's got his towel over it.
Why? I just don't agree with spending Christmas abroad. One year I was working in... it sounds very glamorous, and actually, do you know what? It was. I was working in Hawaii in December.
Oahu?
That man alive. They all that aloha thing really wears thin after 10 minutes. Aloha. But I was filming in Hawaii, and it was amazing. It was I was there from something like the 19th to the 22nd of December. And there's something very special about having milkshakes on the beach on the 21st of December. And they had Christmas trees up and stuff, and it's constant 82 degrees the whole year round. But it's just not... It's not right. You should be at home.
Cold.
You should be at home.
Cold as well.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Be cold and miserable, for goodness sakes. That's what Christmas is to me.
Be stuck in a car park in a supermarket at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's what we all have to do. That's Christmas. That's festive.
You set for Christmas? You done?
I think so, which probably means I'm not.
Got to do some wrapping of presents.
I started it last night.
I hate the wrapping. Hate it.
I'm trying a different method this year.
Yeah.
I saw a thing on Twitter, Japanese...
yeah. This is the hacking.
Yeah. Well, it's a hack, Japanese wrapping hack. So I've been doing that, but I got quite frustrated yesterday. I threw a lot of paper away that I shouldn't have. I might just go back to the old methods. But, you know, you try something new at Christmas, don't you?
No.
Yeah, you do.
No, you shouldn't.
You do.
No. I'm being serious now.
You do, though. It's Christmas.
No. Christmas is based entirely on tradition and repetition. You've got to have these traditions. You've got to do the same thing you did the year before and the year before that, and then when you were 5. You've got to do the same things. Otherwise, it's pointless. Don't mess with the formula, baby. You can't mess with the formula. Is that why
you kind of run around with no pants on and get overexcited?
That is exactly why I do that. No, I don't like messing with the formula, man. It really...
So go on, tell me your formula. Cold plus home plus miserable wrapping.
Plus arguments equals Christmas. Sounds pretty good to me.
Do you want some more monkey news?
This is the monkey story. Go on, yeah. Go on, and then I've got an appropriate piece of music to play after.
Oh,
it's
what could it be?
Almost like we planned this.
What could it be?
No, it isn't what you think it is, boss.
You don't know what I think it is.
You think it's going to be a track by the monkeys,
Can't
boss?
do that voice
Sorry.
anymore. Lying unconscious inches from a rail track, this little primate was in danger of meeting a very sticky end. It says this one as if you're looking at the newspaper. I'm looking at the newspaper. There's 2 monkeys, and it looks like they're doing something festive.
Oh, I saw a run over a cat the other day.
Oh, no.
Its eyes had popped out.
Oh, don't.
It was like marbles.
Anyway, shush.
Hey.
As commuters wandered past, oblivious to his fate, it was one of his own species that sprang into action in a remarkable display of heroism. The drama unfolded when a monkey climbing in overhead power lines at a railway station in India suffered an electric shock. Zap! Fell to the ground. In the absence of any human intervention, they're not going to intervene. It's just a monkey. That's like squirrels to them. A second monkey jumped in and turned first aider, resuscitating his companion and then dragging him from the track shortly before a train arrived. His rescue, which spanned 20 minutes, involved lifting up the victim, shaking him and even biting his head to try to wake him. It's the monkey version of, will you wake up? Slap, slap. Anyway, so it worked. The dazed casualty opened his eyes. Rescuer hauled him off the tracks just ahead of the train. Monkeys, no first aid.
Are you ready for some... Oh, sorry. Are you ready for some appropriate music?
Yes.
Give me that last line again.
As the dazed casualty opened his eyes, his rescuer hauled him off the tracks just ahead of the train.
And you said monkeys, no first aid.
Because monkeys know first aid.
You got it?
Yeah!
You're in, baby! Let's have some of this!
bigger. How did they get away with that?
I don't know. One of the voices was
Miriam Margolyes.
Miriam Margolyes and embittered old racist Manuel.
What did you say? How can you say that?
What?
Embittered old racist.
Well, he's embittered, and Manuel was a racist character, wasn't it?
No.
Kels, did that song mean anything to you?
No.
Way!
Oh my goodness, that was my favourite programme when I was a kid, and it wasn't really a kids' programme, was it?
I remember being 5 or 6, and I'd heard about this programme, and I said to my mum, there's a programme called Monkey Magic. It wasn't even called Monkey Magic.
No, it's called Monkey, wasn't it?
There's a programme called Monkey Magic. All my friends are talking about. Can we watch it? It's on BBC Two at 5:15. She went, yeah, OK. We'll watch. I remember sitting on her lap, and it was the episode. It was a Japanese programme. It was nuts. It was dubbed over. It was the episode where they find the well of fertility, and Sandy and Pigsy, who are both blokes, drink this water, and then they get pregnant. And then they're having their fantasies where they're running around with their little babies doing fights and stuff.
It was really odd. I bought the videos when I was older, and I watched one, and I didn't realise that actually you could watch them different ways.
Yeah, yeah.
So he goes to this place, the Undersea Kingdom, and he's talking to the Emperor of the Sea.
Yeah.
And he finds this magic staff.
Yeah.
And he spends a lot of time going, make it bigger, bigger.
I don't think it's meant to think of it like that.
I think it is, because the woman's going, oh. But they did a lot of those kind of noises, didn't they?
Travel news for beds, cards and bugs.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
It's not looking too bad at the moment. Looking at the speed sensors in Clapham, it's moving well on the A6 Paula Radcliffe Way. There's a lane closed there in both directions at the Clapham Road junction just before the roundabout, so that could get busy later on, but it's moving fine at the moment. In Luton on Dunstable Road, there's a lane closed eastbound at Browning Road. That's not causing any delays at the moment, but could get busy later on. And on the M25 anti-clockwise, we're hearing that that's much lighter than usual between junction 21 for the M1 and 20 for Kings Langley. It's not looking too bad there, or on the M1 or the A1M either. On the train, Southern have delays between Milton Keynes Central and Clapham Junction. That's because of a staff shortage, and it does mean that, having a look at the departure boards, the 6:14 service from Milton Keynes Central is cancelled. Samantha Breath, BBC Three Counties Radio.
Thank you very much indeed. 08459 455 555 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. It's 6:46. These are your headlines on BBC Three Counties Radio. Councils in the three counties are to get £217 million to repair potholes over the next 6 years. An investigation is underway into a bin lorry crash in Glasgow, which has left 6 people dead and 8 others injured. And police in Bedfordshire are launching a new appeal in the hunt for a woman who went missing 2 years ago. Let's get the weather. Here's Wendy.
Beds, Herts and Bucks weather.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
Good morning. We've got one more cloudy day, then we've got absolutely perfect weather for Christmas. So for today, it's still mild out there. It's still quite breezy as well, and there will be a lot of cloud around, which will at times break up to give us a few bright or sunny spells, but equally could just about produce the odd spot of drizzle across the three counties too. And temperatures today will be around 12 or 13 degrees, so very much on the mild side for the time of year, and it continues to be like that as we go into the night as well. We've still got the cloud, we've still got the southwesterly wind, and eventually we'll also have some outbreaks of rain. Nothing too heavy. There may be 1 or 2 moderate bursts in the early hours of the morning, and all that will keep the temperatures easily into double figures. Now, by the time most of us are up tomorrow, that should have all cleared away, and coming through behind it is lovely, lovely sunshine. So for the last minute shop and general Christmas panic for Christmas Eve, there is going to be no trouble from the weather. It really is going to be glorious, lovely sunshine. And overnight, I think it will turn just about cold enough in some parts of the countryside to get a touch of frost as well. So we might wake up on Christmas morning to some sparkly frost. Lovely conditions. Great for a walk in the afternoon because the sunshine will continue. And even on Boxing Day, it's going to be bright before it clouds over later, turns more windy, and some rain will break out. It's also going to be fresher as we go through Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Probably highs of about 5 or 6 on Christmas Day. So perfect Christmas weather.
Call 08459 455 555.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
We are, we're waiting for deals, are we, Kels?
Yeah.
Deals or no deals? Well, we're just discussing Monkey Magic here. I was convinced that the character of... This will mean nothing to you, Kelly, but to some old people it will. I was convinced that the character of... Do you want to come in, Just? Of Pigsy was played by Mickey Dolenz of the Monkees.
Well,
because they look the same.
Yeah, I can see.
Well, when I went to see the Monkees in 2011, my wife said, "Which one's the Chinese one?"
What?
I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "Which one's the Chinese one?" I said, "There isn't a Chinese one." We had a big argument. Then Mickey Dolenz strolled out on stage. She went, "Him, the Chinese one." Morning, Just.
Hey, boss. How you doing?
Do you just watch a bit of Monkey Magic?
I love a bit of Monkees. Whoa, I'm getting touched up here in the studio.
No, I'm feeling your fake belly.
So much weight, fella. Look at that.
I
That's
know.
embarrassing.
I seriously can't see it when I go.
He's wearing a Fat Father Christmas jumper. Little radio tip, and I hope you don't mind. Please don't take offence at this.
Okay, it's fine.
Just put the microphone near your mouth, mate.
Okay.
Because that's the thing that makes your voice louder, so the boys and girls, ladles and jelly spoons can hear it.
Okay, guys. Okay.
I guess because I know you're filling in for me tomorrow because you guys weren't. You're not supposed to be in today. I've just remembered.
Yes, but Barry McCaffrey's got a migraine, so I'm standing in for Barry McCaffrey.
Who?
Barry.
He's got a migraine.
Yeah, he had a migraine yesterday.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Christmas migraine, yeah?
Yeah, Christmas migraine. They are the worst types, apparently.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
I know, so I'm filling in for Barry on my own role.
Yeah, migraine,
Morning.
did he?
Great to see you.
Great to see you, Justin, and all the better for it. Listen, some sad news.
Very sad news. Joe Cocker. Yeah.
Joe Cocker went. I was in Worthing, I just got in my car, started the engine up. First thing I hear, Joe Cocker's dead.
I mean, it's sad news because you think about his music. His music was so distinctive, wasn't it?
Yep.
Delta Lady, all those sort of tracks, fantastic. So,
love lift us up where we belong.
And he used to play the invisible recorder.
Yep.
He was good. So, he's died at the age of 70. I've put together a little tribute for you. I think that's coming up right now. Here is my tribute to Mr. Joe Cocker, who's died at the age of 70.
You are so beautiful.
Gravelly, intense and soulful. Joe Cocker shot to fame with his version of the Fab Fours with a little help from my friends. Up there as one of the best covers of all time. Sir Paul McCartney said Joe Cocker had made the song a soul anthem and he'd be missed.
I knew him through the years as a good mate, and I was so sad to hear that he'd been ill, and really sad to hear he's passed away. He's a great guy, lovely guy, brought so much to the world, and we'll all miss him.
As we know, Joe had a wonderful gravelly voice, and in a BBC interview in the last few years, he spoke about that distinctive sound.
It's a case of maintaining, really. You know, I mean, as you get older, I mean, I smoked 40 cigarettes a day, you know, and I quit about 20 years ago. Playing all those clubs and that takes its toll. But everyone always says, well, that wouldn't be you without it.
In the 70s, it was a blur of touring, parties, drink and drugs. In the 80s, he cemented his fame by making the top 10 here and going to number 1 in America with a ballad used in the film An Officer and a Gentleman. Joe Cocker's agent, Bernie Marshall, said that Cocker was, without doubt, the greatest rock and soul singer ever to come out of Britain. It would seem hard to disagree. Joe Cocker, who's died at the age of 70.
Stand ovation. Come on, guys. Come on, Kel. Stand up for Cocker. Come on, guys. Yes, Joe Cocker. I'm feeling the Woodstock vibe. Do not take the brown acids. Do not take the brown acid. Well, let's have a bit of my favourite Joe Cocker song, bit of Delta Lady. Justin, do you want to introduce it for us, fella?
Yes, Delta Lady, which I believe was the follow-up to...
Get into the microphone.
One, with a little help from my friend. This, I think, is his best tune of all time. Totally. Enjoy, Joe Cocker.
Woman of the country, now I find you longing in your soft and fertile too. And I whisper sounds to satisfy your longing for the warmth and tender shelter of my body. Oh, you're mine, yes, you're mine. Delta Lady,
on, Joe. That's what it's all about. Happy Turkey Tuesday, Catherine.
Happy Turkey Tuesday to you.
Do you want to see my giblets?
Nope.
Hey.
I can see your Parsons nose.
Let's be... meatballs. Let's be honest. Who'd have thought Joe Cocker would have lasted till 70, the way he was going in the 70s and 80s?
He certainly lived hard.
OK. Disco Dave's on the line. We're letting all of the people we don't normally let on come on. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. Everybody is... I've got to stop doing that voice. Dave!
Morning, Ian.
Good morning.
Catherine. Morning, Kelly.
Hiya, Disco Dave.
And I owe Justin an apology because I had a little bit of a rant at him on Twitter the other day about his jumper. So.
Oh, what did you... No, hang on a second. Before that
It might
apology...
have been fair, to be honest.
Yeah, what did you say about him?
When you had about the tramp on the radio, and I actually tweeted, dirty, smelly beggar found in Luton. No, it's just Justin in his jumper. I hate Christmas jumpers. I hate them with passion.
You do not sound like the picture of the man on Twitter. Because I saw that, and you sound different. What have you done with your voice?
I don't know. It's probably my telephone accent. I sound a lot posher on the phone than I do when I do.
You sound quite nasally. What? I'm with you, Disco Dave. I bought a Christmas jumper last year. Well, my wife did. And I think I've got another one this year under the Christmas tree.
You wore one last week. What are you talking about?
Yeah. That's the one I got last year, mate.
Nice.
No, but it's a bit...
Yeah, it's not got a big snowman on it or anything. It's like mine, subtle, you know.
But now...
Seasonal.
Reindeers are worse.
But now everybody wears... When they have Christmas jumper to work day. Did you see that?
I don't do to work days.
But the best thing is you have a new listener as well in New Jersey in America.
New Jersey, America?
Is it Springsteen?
When we do our disco, we have a live Skype feed, and our moderator, Abby, watches from New Jersey and moderates my feed, but she's also a DJ for Rockmasters Radio in America, and she's actually listening to you at the moment.
Abby Christmas, can she get me a job there in America?
I don't know, ask her.
Abby, can you get me a job there in America, please?
In New Jersey?
Sorry?
No.
That's you, Kelly?
Oh, it was her.
Oh. Well, Dave, listen, it's nice to talk. People, they live stream your discos?
We live stream on Skype, and we've had Jamaica on, we've had India watching.
No, she went of her own accord. Hang on a second, Dave, sorry, somebody's at the door.
Morning, folks.
Hey, here we go. Come on, Kath, work it.
We wish you a reggae Christmas. We wish you a reggae Christmas. We wish you a reggae Christmas and a reggae New Year.
Travel news for beds, cards and bugs.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
In Watford on Exchange Road, it's starting to look busy on the speed sensors around Beach and Grove. In Luton on Dunstable Road, there's a lane closed at Browning Road for gas mains work going on. That's not causing any delays at the moment, but could get busy later on. And in Biddenham on the A428, there's a lane closed there at the Branston Way. That could cause some delays later on for the roadworks going on there. Having a look at the motorways, no reports of any problems on the M40. And having a look at the M25, things moving very well at the moment. It's looking very quiet. On the trains, Southern have delays between Milton Keynes Central and Clapham Junction. They are still suspended, so not delays, suspended between there, and tickets are being accepted on London Midland services though. Samantha Breath, BBC Three Counties Radio.
Oh, thank you, Samantha. Don't forget, you can turn up if you want this morning. Just turn up. You've got to ring the doorbell. Otherwise, we won't know you're there because we're kind of in a little underground bunker. Ring the doorbell and Kels will come and get you.
Local and vocal across beds, hearts and bucks.
This is BBC Three Counties Radio.
It's 7 o'clock. I'm Simon Oxley. The headlines: multi-million-pound pothole funding for councils, investigation into Glasgow bin lorry crash, and fresh appeal to find missing Bedford woman.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
Councils in the three counties are to get £217 million to repair potholes over the next 6 years. The figure includes £92 million for Hertfordshire, £54 million for Buckinghamshire, £26 million for Milton Keynes, and £23 million for Central Bedfordshire. Almost £6 billion will be spent across the country, as the Transport Secretary Patrick McLaughlin has confirmed.
We get what infrastructure investment does. It's not only good for local people, it's not only good for the car driver, but it's also good for the country as well. It's not just cars as well, it's cyclists. You know, safer roads being resurfaced are safer for cyclists, so it is looking across the piece.
An investigation is underway into a bin lorry crash in Glasgow, which has left 6 people dead and 8 others injured. The council refuse lorry careered out of control, hitting Christmas shoppers before crashing into a hotel. More from Ben Gagan.
This morning, the lorry remains embedded in the wall of the hotel where it finally came to a halt. Flowers have been left close to the scene. A cordon is in place as the police and firefighters try to work out exactly what happened. It may be the driver had become ill. Eyewitnesses said he was slumped over the steering wheel while the lorry was moving. He is among the injured who are now being treated at 3 different hospitals.
Police in Bedfordshire are launching a new appeal in the hunt for a woman who went missing 2 years ago. 35-year-old Sonica Hans was last seen leaving the Priory Court flat in Bedford she shared with her sister and brother-in-law on Boxing Day in 2012. Someone matching her description was seen on CCTV near the Swan Hotel on the Embankment a short time later. A 76-year-old Buckinghamshire woman has been attacked on her doorstep by 2 men who tried to rob her. The incident happened in Lower Ridge in Bourne End at about 6:30 on Saturday evening. One man pinned the pensioner to the floor whilst the other man searched the house. Police are appealing for witnesses. Sir Paul McCartney has led tributes to the rock singer Joe Cocker, who's died at the age of 70. Cocker was best known for his cover of the Beatles song With a Little Help from My Friends. He also won an Oscar for Up Where We Belong with Jennifer Warnes.
I'm still a little numb. I was out at the market and it occurred to me that I would never sing that song again. And that's a very strange feeling because I sang that song around the world with him. So that song is very special, and he left too early is what I want to say.
In sport, Chelsea have restored their 3-point advantage at the top of the Premier League with last night's 2-0 win at Stoke. And the former Watford defender Clark Carlisle is in a serious condition in hospital after being hit by a lorry yesterday morning. The incident happened near York. The weather, mostly cloudy and breezy, a maximum temperature 13 degrees Celsius, but colder and brighter tomorrow and on Christmas Day. And you can get the latest news and sport online at bbc.co.uk/3 counties.
This is Iain Lee
on BBC Three Counties Radio.
One time I trusted a stranger 'cause I heard his sweet song, and it was gently enticing me, though there was something wrong. But when I turned, he was gone, blinding me. His song remains reminding me he's a bandit and a heartbreaker. Ah, but Jesus was a cross maker. Sweet silver angels over the sea, please come down flying for me. He wages war with the devil, a pistol by his side, and though he chases him out windows and won't give him a place to hide, he keeps his door open wide. Fighting him, he lights a lamp, inviting him, he's a bandit and a heartbreaker. Ah, but Jesus was a cross maker. Sweet silver angels over the sea, please come down flying for me. I heard the thunder come rumbling, the night never looked so dim. I see the junction get nearer, and danger is in the wind, beneath the roads, looking grim. Hide me, I flee, desire divide me. He's a bandit and a heartbreaker. Oh, Jesus was a cross maker. Yeah, Jesus was a cross maker. Sweet silver angels over the sea, please come
Andy, do you know Father Christmas?
We'll find out the answer to that question later on in the show.
Yes.
Catherine Boyle's here with me in this studio. Kelly Betts is in that studio over there.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah, hello there.
What you got?
Huh?
What you got?
For?
What you got over there?
When?
You've got loads of music. I want to know about it.
We've got loads of music.
What?
And I want to know about it.
You'll know about it.
Tell me some of the things you've got.
We're going to play Spanky again.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, hanky panky. Hanky panky. Little Spanky.
That wasn't it.
No. Great to see that so many people have taken up our offer of turning up at the studio and hanging out with us, guys.
Embarrassing, really, isn't it?
No, for them it is, yeah. For those losers. This is a chance-in-a-lifetime opportunity to rock up. 08459 455 555 to call up. We've got one lucky caller. It's Justin Dealey.
Hey, good morning, boss. How are you? I'm live in the Three Counties Radio car park. Apparently, strange men are walking about the building.
Is this why Kelly's refusing to go upstairs and make a Christmas cough because there are people outside our building?
Well, she came downstairs and said, "Oh, boss, can you come and sit in the centre studio with me?" Why? But there's strange men walking around.
I said, Dealey, if you're not doing anything, why don't you come down and hang out with us? And
You're
you were
scared.
like, why?
Are they still there, Just?
Well, I can tell you right now, in our car park there is a strange vehicle here. There may well be people hiding in the boots, but I can't see anybody in that vehicle. There was, again, a strange car which drove past a moment ago. Oh. It was somebody sporting a rather fetching grey mullet. He slowed down, he looked at me, then he drove off. He could well be thinking about coming into our car park and coming in for your special invite this morning.
But there are no ruffians, thugs, hoodlums, or indeed hoodies out there.
We don't call them that, we call them listeners.
Oh, hey, listen, if we didn't have care in the community, then this show would get 0 listeners, guys. So I totally respect that decision. So there's no one out there, Just?
I can tell you right now that there is a strange car, but I haven't seen any strange people. The invite is there. Come on, guys, an open door policy this morning. Come down and join us for some bants.
What other radio station or BBC radio station or any radio station would say to all of the lunatics out there, come on, guys, you can hang out with us and have a little bit of bants?
Exactly.
Just thank you. Speak to you in a little bit.
Cheers.
Cheers. Kath, what you got?
More monkey news.
Put another song on. Yeah, go on.
Monkey news. Except it's not monkey news, it's an ape. I know it's a technicality and it's Christmas and I should let it go, but frankly, if it's not got a tail, it's not a monkey.
You know what you should do?
What?
Let it go. Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go, let it go. The cold never bothered me anyway.
I'm not sure if that song actually has any other words apart from the ones that we just sang.
They're the important ones. I don't know what you were laughing for, that was good.
Funnily enough, they have let it go.
That was actually good singing on my part, wasn't it?
I'm doing a link. Right. I'm doing a link.
OK, mate.
Funnily enough, Ian, they have let it go.
Hey?
A zoo has been told to release an orangutan.
A what?
Why? Not into the community.
Release a what?
Release an orangutan.
Do you mean orangutan?
I think she does.
No, it's not got a G on the end. Orangutan.
No one says orangutan, it's orangutan.
What are you talking about?
It is, you're right.
Kels, you say it.
Orangutan.
It's not an orangutan.
It's an orangutan. Hang on a minute. Justin. Right? Name a type of monkey. Name a type of monkey that begins with an O.
An ape. Or as if he knows the difference.
We're talking monkey names or monkey species?
Monkey species, a type of monkey species that begins with an ora.
Orangutan.
He's got it right. Don't laugh at him. He's got it right. It's orangutan. Kath thinks it's orangutan.
No.
He knows all about tanning.
On this because I've got an issue with monkeys.
Of course he has!
Are they arrogant?
Seriously, I went to Monkey World a few years ago.
Great place.
And I accidentally had a banana in my pocket.
What?
Okay? Yeah.
You actually had a banana in your pocket?
No, I accidentally had a banana in my pocket. I took the banana out of my pocket and thought, I'm going to see what happens here. So I held this banana up to the window, and this arrogant monkey... Right, he came from about 30 yards and he dropped kicked the window. I thought, by the way, son, I've paid to watch this. I don't need this aggro.
I have to say, you're listening to the best podcast we've ever made.
This is a true story, I promise you. Hand on heart, I got the banana out. If you want the banana, mate, seriously, it's not a problem. Just ask me nicely. Don't be violent.
Do you know what I'm hearing?
Go on.
Once you finish this serial killer shtick,
Yeah.
we turn to Justin's arrogant animals.
Yeah.
Because there isn't an animal really that you like, I don't think. The ones you pay to see you think are arrogant.
Well, yeah, because I'm there for a reason. And
what reason would that be?
Well, the reason I want to see them, I want to embrace them. Don't threaten me with violence. Don't get.
I took a girlfriend to Monkey World. Sorry?
Justin.
And a monkey had the same taste in women as I did. Yeah, exactly.
He didn't.
Yes.
They do. They don't care. They don't know.
Operate the same pleasure principles that humans do. Them and dolphins.
Yeah. They don't care, do they? Anyway.
But it's orangutan, yeah?
No.
Orangutan,
yeah.
08459 455 555. The
All
great
right.
orangutan debate continues here on BBC Three Counties Radio.
A zoo has been told to release an orangutan after a court ruled that her rights as a non-human person had been breached.
Oh.
The ape, pictured, because otherwise you might confuse it with another ape.
Yes.
Is due to be transferred to a sanctuary in Brazil where she'll be given far more freedom after lawyers successfully argued that she was being illegally detained at Buenos Aires Zoo in a landmark ruling that could pave the way for more lawsuits from
monkeys,
dolphins and that. Animal rights campaigners claim that the 29-year-old Sandra, who was born into captivity, should not be treated as an object and deserve to the rights of a non-human person. Sandra has got rights.
Yeah.
Free Sandra.
You don't get monkeys dressed as bellboys serving drinks to millionaires or in comedies with Clint Eastwood anymore, and I think that's animal rights gone a little bit too far.
They deserve the right...
Isn't it? Yes. Listen, Right Turn Clyde, the orangutan, exactly. He would punch people, drink beer and flick the finger up.
Hell's Angels he used to like, particularly.
OK, so he got a rough deal. Give them the work, just pay them equally. Yeah. Pay them the same. Pay them the $5 million that you pay Clint Eastwood, and then that's animal rights. That's equality.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's come a bit late for Tommy. A similar case was rejected earlier this month in the US after campaigners tried to free Tommy, a privately owned chimpanzee.
Tommy, can you hear me? Tommy, can you see me? Tommy, can you feel me?
Anyway, happy Christmas, Sandra.
I tell you what we should do for the rest of the show. Let's just play the whole Tommy album, shall we?
Great album.
Tommy, can you see me? Tommy, how can he be saved? Did you see the children all on Christmas morning? They get so excited. As before the winter sun. Ow!
Kath, press the travel bed. Quick.
Well, that's
it's going to set the kinks off.
You've set the kinks off now. Don't set the kinks off. They're upset with singing The Who.
Beds, cards and bugs.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
In Milton Keynes on the A421 standing way, there's roadworks going on around the Kingston roundabout, so expect delays there. Although checking the speed sensors, that's moving fine at the moment. But coming out of Milton Keynes on the A5, it's looking a little bit slow from the Watling Street roundabout towards Little Brick Hill. Elsewhere, though, moving well around Milton Keynes. In High Wycombe on the A40 Oxford Road, there's a lane closed there, so expect delays around Temple Street for roadworks going on there. On the motorways, the M25 anti-clockwise is moving very well, and clockwise as well moving very well. And having a look though on the cameras on the M1, it does look a little bit wet, so take extra care if there's some surface spray on the road there. No reports for any major problems, no reports of any problems on the trains other than the southern services which are suspended between Milton Keynes Central and Clapham Junction because of a staff shortage. Tickets are being accepted on London Midland services. Samantha Bruff, BBC Three Counties Radio.
Yes. Samantha?
Yes?
Name a type of monkey that begins with an O.
Orangutan.
Thank you very much. You see, you're so wrong, Boyley.
Well, you're so wrong. It's not a monkey, it's an ape, and it's orangutan.
It's not... For goodness sakes, dearie me. 7:15. It's Tuesday, the 23rd of December. These are your headlines on BBC Three Counties Radio. Councils in the three counties are to get £217 million to repair potholes over the next 6 years. An investigation is underway into a bin lorry crash in Glasgow, which has left 6 people dead and 8 others injured. And police in Bedfordshire are launching a new appeal in the hunt for a woman who went missing 2 years ago.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
is a tune. Who is that? That's
That
a
is
tune.
Spanky Wilson.
You like that, Just?
Do you know what? I think it's absolutely fantastic. But what I would say, I think the BBC have ruined things here because that would just sound so much better with a nice cigarette on the go in the centre studio, just to create a bit more atmos. Do you know what I'm saying?
I remember broadcasting when you could smoke in studios.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
You've got to admit, with a cigarette on the go, listening
You're
to
right.
that, it would just...
play.
Kids don't smoke, but it would just be great.
It would be great.
I used to work in an office with a cigar smoker.
Oh.
And I only realised that he was doing that when because it was just me and him in the studio, working there. It was a little satellite thing. And I opened his drawer once and it had, one of them great big cut glass pub ashtrays with loads of dimps in that he'd been keeping there.
Beautiful.
Who was he?
I'm not going to reveal.
Oh,
I do miss.
Oh, him! I'll tell you what, he was a top man as well.
I do miss people smoking in work.
Yeah.
I miss it. I miss it. I'd love to have for the office to be smoky. Creative.
I know, yeah.
Creative. Yeah, the Germans are having a pop at us.
Again?
But...
You think they'd learn?
Hey! But they're doing what the British press do, but the British press are having a go at them. There's a picture of a girl sat with her legs wide open and you can see doodah. German drink dig. This is from The Sun. Joyless Germans have sneered at Britain's pre-Christmas Friday, picking out scenes of brawls, vandalism and fumbling.
Hang on. What, you mean pictures that you took?
Yeah, exactly. Leading newspaper Das Bild told its readers Brits celebrated Tight Night, Holy Night by fighting, vomiting and passing out. The Justin Dealey story.
Yes, yes. Well, what's Tight Night, by the way? You say...
Brits celebrated Tight Night, Holy Night.
Okay.
By fighting, vomiting and passing out. The Justin Dealey story.
It must be a German joke, eh?
It pictured police and medics in cities across the country struggling to help. Das Bild said this was the result of the English combining the classic traditions of Christmas and drinking. But hang on, all the British papers were picking on these scumbags.
Yeah, they took the pictures.
But still, when the Germans do it, it really rankles.
Yeah.
It makes me sick.
That's rankle.
Yeah.
We can take the mickey out of our own falling into gutters
But you cannot take the
with
mickey
the
out
drawers
of us.
falling down, but not them.
Rankle.
Here is a
It's
message.
a bit like when someone takes the mickey out of a family member. You're allowed to do it.
Yeah. No, not the Germans. Guys,
Not this fella.
Just stick to your big sausages, OK? Stick to those. Don't pick on us. Back off.
I have never had a German sausage. As being new to the world of meat, I see those things are bigger.
Do you fear the worst?
Sorry?
Do you fear the worst?
No, I think it'd be all right. I'm not scared of them.
Come on.
German joke.
I don't.
That was good.
Fear the worst.
No, I don't fear them. Why would I fear them?
They're a bit long, aren't they?
Sorry? You all right, Kath?
Just enjoy my joke.
I didn't even know you made a joke.
It's good.
Always start with your first joke.
Worked.
What's the rule of comedy, German comedy?
Bringing a guest
Oh, is
in.
that the door?
Bringing a guy
There's somebody at the door.
Oh, no.
There's somebody at the door.
Ba-bum.
Let's hope they don't have a gun. Let's hope they don't have a knife.
Hey, Lennon's Imagine is all a lie.
What?
Who would say such a thing? Oh, a bishop. It's kind of his job. Imagine by John Lennon is a heart-chilling vision that has misled the world over the causes of war, a senior Catholic bishop said yesterday. The Right Reverend Mark Davis, is he right? We'll decide. The Bishop of Shrewsbury claimed the song is a lazy repetition of the ill-founded belief that religion causes conflict. The former Beatles' immensely popular 1971 anthem calls on listeners to imagine a world with no religion where everyone lives in peace.
Is it Catholic?
Yeah.
He's upset. Because you know the Pope got all the Catholics in the other day and gave them a right royal rollicking.
Oh, did he now?
He got the heads. Come in, come
Hey,
in,
we've
come
got
in.
instruments.
He got all the heads of the Catholic Church in and gave them a
Told
right
them to
royal
pull their
rollicking.
socks
Yes. Good morning. Who have we got? Who are you?
Hello, Valerie.
Hello, Valerie.
Hello.
Dr. Watts.
Dr. Watts! I'm going to write... Who's this fella?
I'm Rob.
Rob.
Hiya, Rob.
I'm going to write names down because I'm so old. Nice to see you. You bring your microphone down. Come on. I think those ones work. They should do. Dr. Watts.
Yes, mate. Nice to meet you.
It's nice for you to turn up. How's it going, fella?
Oh, it's going good now. I've got this for you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
So I know you like records.
Oh, you dirty,
just like me.
Dirty boy. It's the Monkeys.
I bring more.
Hey,
Oh,
he's brought
Dr. Watts, you're spoiling us.
Got you one of these each. They're probably too big, but
Thank
hey.
you.
Oh, because of course you work for a local amplification retailer.
Allegedly.
Hey!
What a beauty.
Great
got
brand.
Marshall-
Great
It's one for
brand,
you as
yeah.
well.
He's given us 3 Marshall stacks. Those things cost thousands. I hope your employer doesn't mind.
I'm sure they'll be delighted.
Give this a little rub.
It does need a bit of a rub.
He's talking about the record. He's talking about the record.
He's brought in a lovely little Monkeys record, and we're going to play the B-side, by the way, guys. The first song the Monkeys played together as a group on this.
Do you know what? I love both of those tunes.
Yeah.
I love the Monkeys anyway, but out of those two, that is the one I like. I've got 2 copies of that, so I thought.
Oh,
who else to give it to?
Not quite so generous, Catherine. Now listen, I've had experience of meeting listeners for a long time.
I have. I used to do OBs.
Oh, really? So
I used to be at one with Catherine Boyle. I used to go out and do OBs in like.
You used to do what?
Yeah, there's a programme called At One with Catherine Boyle.
Oh, man.
Some people got the wrong idea about that.
That's got to. Those tapes have to surface.
If you're in Milton Keynes, you got At One with Martin Coote. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You still said At One. The time now is 2:30. You're listening to Catherine Boyle at 1. It didn't make sense.
No, mate.
No, I know.
At One with Catherine Boyle. What's this? Catherine Boyle at 1?
No, but At 1, it didn't work.
No.
It didn't work.
That's why I'm not doing it anymore.
It didn't work.
Now, we've got Valerie over here. Morning, Valerie.
Morning.
Oh, hey! Now, are you together, you three?
No.
Oh, so you've just
walked
come
in
in
at the same time.
You've just arrived at the same time.
Yeah.
Now, you've brought an instrument.
Yes.
Are you going to perform for us?
If you like, yeah.
I tell you
Why
what we're
not?
going to do. I would love you to perform if that's cool.
Okay.
What we're going to do, we're going to play this record. We'll have the news, so you've got time to set up. You're all right for a bit to stick around?
Absolutely,
Right,
yeah.
let's have this.
Just kick me out when you're ready.
Okay.
Oh, we will.
Right, let's have a bit of this. This is the very kind Dr. Watts to bring presents. I'll make sure we've got the right thing going. Here we go. Oh, listen to
Oh.
this. Here we go.
Oh.
There we go. Beautiful.
You tell me that you've never been this way before. You tell me things I know that I've heard somewhere. You're standing in the places and you're staring down through faces that bring to mind traces of a girl that I knew somewhere. I just can't put my finger on what it is that says to me, watch out, don't believe her. I can't give any reasons, girl, I've got to find out in a whirl. I just can't think who in the world was that girl. I know I met her somewhere. Some way, somehow, the same thing was done. Someone, somewhere, did me the same wrong. Well, goodbye, dear, I just can't take this chance. My fingers are still burning from last time. And if your love was not a game, I only have myself to blame. The times maybe I can't explain. Just ask the girl that I knew somewhere. And if your love was not a game, I only have myself to blame. The times maybe I can't explain. Just ask the girl that I knew somewhere.
How cool is that, Dr. Watts? Thank you, brother.
My pleasure.
I love it. I love it. And we're going to you get to do this as well. There we go, beautiful. The records are sturdier than we were. Look at your face, Valerie. It's like
I don't like that either.
No, records are sturdier than we ever thought. For goodness sakes, this is the beauty of it. This is the beauty of vinyl. Okay, so listen, we've got Valerie, we've got Dr. Watts, we've got Rob. Catherine Boyle is here.
Yeah,
we're going to go to travel, have some news, and then you're going to play some music for us, Valerie. Very, very exciting. Right, let's get the travel.
Travel news for beds, cards, and bugs.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
Starting with the trains, and Southern are suspended between Milton Keynes Central and Clapham Junction. That's because of a staff shortage. Tickets are being accepted on London Midland and Overground and Underground services. Looking at the roads in Roxton on the A1 Great North Road, there's roadworks going on around the Black Cat roundabout, and that's not causing any delays at the moment, but expect delays there later on. In Milton Keynes, things are generally moving very well, and no reports of any problems on the A421 Standing Way through the roadworks around the Kingston bypass, but expect delays there later as it starts to get busier. On the motorways, things are moving very well at the moment. No reports of any delays on the M25. Samantha Bruff, BBC Three Counties Radio.
Across beds, hearts and bugs.
This is BBC Three Counties Radio.
It's 7:30. I'm Simon Oxley. Councils in the three counties are to get £217 million to repair potholes over the next 6 years. The figures include £92 million in Hertfordshire, £54 million in Buckinghamshire, £26 million in Milton Keynes and £23 million in central Bedfordshire. An investigation is resuming this morning into what caused a refuse lorry to career out of control in the centre of Glasgow yesterday, killing 6 people and injuring 8 others. It's thought the driver may have suffered a heart attack. And staff shortages are again affecting train services between Milton Keynes and London on Southern trains. The company says most services are not running, with only 4 trains scheduled to run all day.
Three Counties Sports.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
Chelsea have restored their 3-point advantage at the top of the Premier League with last night's 2-0 win at Stoke. John Terry and Cesc Fabregas were the scorers for Jose Mourinho's side.
We had fantastic performances. That's why we are top of the league after 17 matches, 9 of them away at home. And we are doing very, very well, but it was a solid performance. It was a performance where every one of my players played really well.
The former Watford defender Clark Carlisle is in a serious condition in hospital after being hit by a lorry yesterday morning. The incident happened near York. The 35-year-old helped the Hornets to promotion in 2006 and later became chairman of the Players' Union. Watford tweeted last night to say the thoughts of everyone at the club were with Carlisle and his family. The former Luton striker Steve Howard believes the Hatters have an outstanding chance of gaining their second successive promotion. Luton are third in League Two and head to leaders Wickham on Boxing Day. Speaking on last night's Monday Night Sport, Howard said Luton can achieve another promotion.
Definitely. Definitely. I think they've got the momentum. I think they've had the momentum from last season, and I think they're going well. And it's a massive thing, you know, when you get in that winning mode. It's hard to get out that winning mode, and I think that's what Luton's in, and it's a great place to be.
And in rugby, England hooker Dylan Hartley's disciplinary hearing is being held later today in London. The Northampton player was sent off in their Premiership match against Leicester for elbowing. BBC Three Counties News and Sport. The next full bulletin is at 8.
Across beds, hearts and bucks.
This is Iain Lee.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
And it goes silent. You don't be silent. This is kind of...
Sorry. We're just talking about records. Yeah.
So let's just explain. Catherine's in the studio with me. Dealey and Betts are through there. Morning, guys.
Hey.
And it's an open door. You can come in. You can come and say hello. And Dr. Watts. Morning, Dr. Watts.
Ah, hello.
Rob and Valerie have turned up. Morning to all of you.
Morning.
So let's go around quickly. Dr. Watts, how far have you come for this run?
Milton Keynes.
Hey, that's a bit of a distance.
That's all right. Took the morning off for this.
He's bunked off.
Not at work, yes.
This is what I like. This show is aimed primarily at slackers, Dr. Watts. So you are target audience. Rob and Valerie, I'm assuming I've made up that you're a couple. Is that correct?
Yes, we're married.
Okay.
I actually married him.
Oh, wowzers.
I know.
I'm shocked as well.
Now, you've come from Bedford.
Yes. Well, we came all the way from Texas to be on your show.
Wowzers.
No, I'm kidding.
Guys, wouldn't that be... I was doing a show in London, and we had one of these open door things, and a guy turned up and he'd come from Birmingham. He was,
Wow.
But he'd got a cab from Birmingham. It cost him £300.
What?
What a plum!
To see you.
Yeah, he was a.
He really likes your show.
He did, and he brought a massive keyboard with him as well. Anyway.
In a taxi.
Yeah, in a taxi. Now, Valerie, you have very kindly given me a CD. Valerie Hartzell is your name. You've got a guitar with you.
Yes, a classical guitar.
Let's have a little bit of music, please, if you don't mind. Away you go.
I'm going to play Foco by Dion.
Fantastic. We'll have some of that. That was brilliant.
Thanks. Thanks for listening.
What a relief, because, you know, someone strolls in off the street with a guitar and you give them 3 minutes of airtime, it could be any old rubbish. My friend Scott, who's a miserable git, has just tweeted me, "Bloomin' heck, she's good." That was fantastic. Wasn't that good?
Thank you.
And we've already decided that Catherine's going to get guitar lessons from you.
Yeah, I think it might take me a while to get to that.
Well, let's start small.
Oh, good. Really small.
Well, you must have been playing since you were like 3 or something to be that good. Really? Is that when you picked it up?
Well, 2 technically, but I got serious at 3, according to my mother.
Wow. She got
serious.
I wasn't sure what serious was. How serious
That's
could it be?
just the thing is, because it sounds incredibly complicated, and I was studying your fingers, and they're all over the place.
Yes.
But you made it look so effortless.
Lots
Just so effortless, and that's the skill, I suppose,
Yeah,
isn't it?
It's a lot of work.
That was fantastic.
Thank you. And it's early in the morning, may I say?
Your fingers have warmed up perfectly. Rob, does she? It's good hearing it. 3-4 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm assuming she's playing all the time at home. Does it get on your nerves a little bit?
No.
Correct answer. Correct.
He's been married a long time.
Well, Valerie, listen. I'm assuming people will be rushing to their computers now to buy last-minute Christmas presents.
Oh,
have you got a website, or where can people get this from?
Yes, ValerieHartzell.com, www.valeriehartzell.com.
And it's HARTZELL.com. Well,
Yes.
hopefully there'll be a huge spike in sales.
I'm recording this piece currently, actually.
Oh, wow.
It's not on that CD, but it'll be on the next CD.
Who is that by?
It's by a French composer.
Yeah.
As the American or British would say Roland Deans.
Yes.
If you're Texas, it's Roland Deans.
Roland Deans.
But he's French. So
I
it's
liked it when it goes a little bit slappy, a little bit strummy at the top.
Yeah.
There's all lots of nice little kind of vaguely avant-garde things going on in there.
A little bit of jazz.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I think I was getting a little bit of Zappa in there as well.
Yeah.
Just kind of that kind of vibe.
So good.
Dr. Watts.
Yes.
What are you going to do for us?
I'm done. I'm going now. You can't compare anything with that, can you?
That was amazing, wasn't it?
Yes.
Now, you do work for... are we allowed to say that you...
Yeah, why not?
You work for Marshall, which is one of the best local businesses around, one of the greatest amps. There's kind of... there's 2 amp manufacturers now. There's Marshall, there's Fender, and there was...
Alba?
What? Alba? No, not club. No, who am I thinking of? The Vox.
Vox,
of course, who are owned by the Chinese now. Is Marshall still fully British, or have they been bought by the Chinese?
No, some stuff's made abroad.
Right.
But, the better quality stuff's made in Bletchley still, all by hand.
And Jim Marshall's son, is he still
Paul Marshall, yeah, he's still hanging about, yeah.
It really is one of the great stories in rock history. You were nobody unless you had a Marshall stack in the 70s and 80s.
That's right, yeah. But no, it's a great place to work too. Great. I mean, I just repair the stuff.
Yeah.
People bring it in from all over the country, and we repair them, whether it's from 1964 or whether it's from 2014.
You say you just repair the stuff though, but come on, man, you're getting to look at history.
Do you know what? For years, people have taken the mickey out of me for repairing valve stuff as a hobby. Now I get paid more than they do for doing it.
Is that how you got the gig? You were kind of like doing stuff in your garage and...
before this, I worked for a big car manufacturer developing prototype car electronics, but I've always done this valve thing. And, I stuck my CV in, and lo and behold, I got the job. So there we go.
How long you been there for?
5 years.
Fantastic.
And I'm still as excited to get up in the morning now as I was 5 years ago.
There you go, you
Brilliant.
see. It's one of those cool places, though.
Yeah.
But do you get to meet... Because Slash is always hanging out there,
Yeah,
isn't he?
meet a lot of people, because I'm not a massive rock music fan. I don't know who they are. So I always say, all right, mate, how's it going? And sort their stuff out. But, it's great.
That's the way to do it, to not be in awe of those.
I think you'd recognise Slash, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's the hat, isn't it?
Slash is he's always hanging around there, isn't he?
I don't know about always, but he's in and out, I guess, yeah, when he's in the country.
I'm just reading a very geeky book about the Kinks at the moment, and because you're talking about not being in awe of rock stars, I got to interview Ray Davies from the Kinks once.
Cool.
He's a miserable git. Seriously, he's so miserable, and his PR he's miserable, and he didn't want to talk about the Kinks at all. Why would a kink want to talk about the Kinks? And his PR people said, you must not mention the Kinks, otherwise Ray will get up and he will walk out of this interview. I was thinking, all right, so we're talking about his boring new record. But at the time, it was really boring. I lived in Muswell Hill, which is where he used to live. And I said, oh, by the way, and it was a pre-record, so I was able to say, oh, by the way, Ray, I live on Colney Hatch Lane. I'm going to be moving to Muswell Avenue. instantly, it broke up. We started talking about local pubs, local curry houses.
Oh, excellent.
And then I saw it, I won him over. I said, so, Ray, tell me about the Kinks. Boom, we were away. I just managed to kind of win him round with a bit of local knowledge. But man alive, some of those rock stars are miserable so-and-sos, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's why they should be classical musicians.
Exactly.
We're just poor, but we have great time.
Rock stars are grumpy. Classical musicians are always quite friendly. Jazz musicians are very aloof, I've found, and kind of away with the fairies, I think. So, Kath, you're going to learn a bit of guitar like Valerie.
I'm going to do it this year.
Yay!
I am.
I got one.
We were both saying before, oh yeah, and then we should get our guitars out and play more often. And then you see that and you think, all I'm doing is strumming zoom, zoom, zoom for the boys.
I haven't got my guitar out since I was pregnant and I couldn't get behind it anymore. My daughter's now 3. So, you know, I think
it's a little thing now.
It's well, thank you very much. She has me running around.
I tell you what we're going to do. Shall we have, listen, let's have a little bit of Beatles, shall we? Shall we have some Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band? Here we go. Let's have some of this.
Well, downtown's go today. I search a paper to the band to pray. Tell me, God of the art of style. What's God to the raise a smile? Somebody interest to you. They're up to the northern, yes. Searching the paper, lonely hearts such a paper's lonely hearts club fun. We hope you will enjoy your show. We're such a paper's lonely hearts club fun. So back our evening go. Such a paper lonely, such a paper lonely, such a paper lonely hearts club fun. It's found out to be is certainly you're such a lovely audio. We'd like to take you home. It's us, we'd like to take you home. But what did you got today? Such a people that you bound to pray. Tell me, God of the art of style. What's the kind of the language mine? So man did the rest to you. They have done another chance. The sound of the people's lonely hearts club band.
Is it about a gap year?
Such a paper lonely hearts club out. We hope you have enjoyed the show. We're such a paper lonely hearts club out. We slowly but your time to go. Set you paper lonely, set you papers lonely, set you papers lonely, set you papers lonely, set you papers lonely, hearts club out. We'd like to thank you once again. Set you paper one and only lonely hearts club out. It's getting better near the end. Set you paper lonely, set you papers lonely, set you papers lonely hearts club band.
I imagine it's got something to do with grot bags.
Travel news for beds, cards and bugs.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
On the train, Southern services are suspended between Milton Keynes Central and Clapham Junction. That's because of a staff shortage, but tickets are being accepted on London Midland services. Having a look at the roads on the speed sensors, and it's all looking quite clear at the moment. In Roxton on the A1 Great North Road, there's roadworks around the Black Cat roundabout, which could hold you up later on, but that's not causing any delays so far. In Watford, the A411 Beach and Grove is looking a little busy around Escort Road, and on the M25 anti-clockwise, that's moving very well, much lighter than usual between Junction 21 for the M1 and 20 for Kings Langley. Clockwise, it's moving very well as well. Looking at the cameras, and that's the latest updates. Samantha Bruff, BBC Three Counties Radio.
Thank you, Samantha. 7:46. It's Tuesday, the 23rd of December. I'm Iain Lee. These are your headlines on BBC Three Counties Radio. Councils in the three counties are to get £217 million to repair potholes over the next 6 years. An investigation is underway into a bin lorry crash in Glasgow, which has left 6 people dead and 8 others injured. And police in Bedfordshire are launching a new appeal in the hunt for a woman who went missing 2 years ago. Coming up, Justin Dealey's talking to a man in a car park. Is that right, Kels?
Yes.
OK, let's find out why after the weather with Wendy.
Beds, Hearts and Bucks weather.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
Hello there. Yeah, well, we've got mild conditions at the moment, the cloudy conditions and the breezy ones too, but that's all set to change. Temperatures today will get to around 12 or 13 degrees, and you might just get a patch or two of drizzle on and off throughout the day today. And this kind of weather continues into tonight as well. There will be plenty of cloud around, 1 or 2 breaks as there will be today, but in the early hours of the morning, rather more rain around. There's just going to, well, this patchy and light really for the most part, and be on and off through the early hours of the morning, but there could be 1 or 2 moderate bursts before it clears away entirely. And while it's going through, it is going to be really quite blustery too. But temperatures won't fall much lower than 9 or 10 degrees. So that's tonight. Once that's cleared through, though, a change to really beautiful, sunny and crisp conditions for the majority of the Christmas days, actually. So by the time most of us are up and about and doing the last-minute panic shop on Christmas Eve, there will be beautiful sunshine in which to do it. It will be fresher, though. I think we'll be looking at a high of about 8 degrees, 9 degrees, something like that in Luton. And as we go through the night then into Christmas Day, well, there is a chance that some of the countryside will have a touch of frost forming. So there's a sparkly start to Christmas Day morning, and there will be some beautiful sunshine to enjoy staying with us through the day. Bright enough to begin with on Boxing Day as well. There will be a frost, I think. If you haven't seen one on Christmas Day, you'll see one Boxing Day. And a chilly start, giving way to hazy skies and eventually cloud, rain and strong winds overnight into Saturday. But that's a long way off. You couldn't ask for better Christmas conditions, I think.
Thank you, Wendy.
Across beds, hearts and bucks.
This is Iain Lee.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
Well, this is fun. We said it was an open door policy. We didn't think anyone would turn up, did we, Catherine?
No.
And we didn't think nice people would turn up.
No.
And they haven't yet. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. How cruel. We've got Valerie, we've got Rob. They're a couple. Valerie, if you missed it, played some excellent music. We'll give your website another plug later on. Jill has emailed in, your guitar guest, brilliant.
Oh, thank
you.
you.
So you've won the hearts and the minds of Beds, Hearts and Bucks. Yay. Dr. Watts is here as well. And April has sent me in a picture of her Christmas tree.
Thanks, April.
And it says, you're talking to someone from Marshall. Thought you might like the pic of our new tree. Note the background. And there's a Marshall stack behind
Okay. Very
the
festive,
Christmas
of course.
tree. We're going to go... Kelly, what's happening now? Where are we going?
Going to Justin Dealey, who's live in the car park with a very special caller.
Wow, it's like Noel Edmonds at BT Tower, isn't it?
In many ways.
Justin, you're in the car park. Who have you got with you?
Well, I can confirm as well. Phone calls are coming in. People asking for the address. I'm in the car park. Somebody has just turned up. We're going to bring him through in a second. Sir, good morning. What is your name?
My name is Leslie.
Leslie is here. He wants to wish everybody a very reggae Christmas. Now, Leslie, before I let you in the building, I'll be asking everyone the same questions. In your pockets, before I search you, have you got any knives, guns or drugs on you?
No.
That's good to know.
Haven't.
You sure about that?
Frisk him, Justin. I don't trust Leslie.
Can I touch you? Yes?
No.
It's definitely Leslie.
Leslie is going to be live in your studio very soon. The address is 1 Hastings Street, Luton. Open door policy. I thought this would fail miserably. Boss, it's working.
It's turned out to be a bit of a success, hasn't it?
It's like Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come.
I'll tell you what we'll do. While Leslie's coming in, Justin, we'll play a song.
Yeah.
Speak to you in a bit. Cheers. Let's have a little bit. Oh, I've got to make sure I've got this working now. Hang on a second. Oh, blimey. Yes, some of this. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
Radio, folks.
Just like in your pocket.
Down in the rain, 9:30 on a Tuesday night, just to check out the late night record shop. Call it impulsive, call it compulsive, call it insane. But when I'm surrounded, I just can't stop. It's a matter of instinct, it's a matter of conditioning, a matter of fact. You can call me Pavlov's dog. Ring a bell and I'll salivate. how'd you like that? Dr. Landy, tell me you're not just a pedagogue. 'Cause right now I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Well, I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. So I'm lying here, just staring at the ceiling tiles, and I'm thinking about what I think about. Just listening and re-listening to Smiley Smile, and I'm wondering if this is some kind of creative drought, because I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. When I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Whoa. And if you wanna find me, I'll be out in the sandbars, just wondering where the hell all the love is gone. I'm playing my guitar and building castles in the sun, whoa, 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 and saying fun, fun, fun. I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Well, I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Whoa. I had a dream that I was 300 pounds. No, I was very heavy. I floated till I couldn't see the ground. I floated till I couldn't see the ground. Oh, somebody help me. I couldn't see the ground. Somebody help me. Couldn't see the ground. Somebody help me. Because I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Well, I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Ooh, yeah. Drove downtown in the rain, 9:30 on a Tuesday night, just to check out the late night record shop. Late night record shop. Call it impulsive, you can call it compulsive, you can call it insane. But when I'm surrounded, I just can't stop.
I'm going to murder Iain Lee.
Morning, guys. That's the Bare Naked Ladies. 08459 455 555. We got Valerie, we got Rob, we got Dr. Watts, and I believe that we are all about to meet for the very first time. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome into the studio
Leslie!
It's Leslie!
Yes!
Leslie!
Oh, Leslie, so good to meet. I'm going to give him a hug. I'm going straight
He's
in.
going.
He knocked his glasses off.
Sorry.
Lovely to meet you, fella. Sit down. You sit down there. Grab that microphone.
It's Leslie. It's actual Leslie.
It's like come a little bit closer to the microphone. Come a little bit closer. Now, Leslie. You've been a regular. You know. Oh, but listen. When you started this, the whole reason we're having a reggae Christmas is because of you. You know that, don't you? Are you ready for it?
Morning.
Are you ready? Here we go. You ready? Here we go.
We wish you a reggae Christmas. We wish you a reggae Christmas. We wish you a reggae Christmas. And a reggae
New Year.
Yeah.
Yes.
How you doing, Leslie?
Not too bad. I didn't work this morning, so I said I'd pop down.
Well, that's very kind of you to pop down. You're shorter than I imagined.
Yes, my father was short.
Okay, your mother?
Very tall.
Okay.
So was my granny.
Okay, and your grandfathers? Short, tall?
One of them died very young. I didn't know that one.
Yeah, okay. But so you're a wee fella, but you've got a big heart, and you come on and you tell the most wonderful stories. You are one of our favourite callers. We're not supposed to have favourites. We're the BBC. We're supposed to be impartial, but we love you.
Which is the road that's got no speed limit on it legally? You told us.
Oh, on the A5.
Of course, it's got a speed limit on it, Leslie. It has to have a speed limit. All roads have speed limits.
Well, I never see one.
It's not. You don't just need a sign there with a number on to tell you that it's got a speed limit. It's. You just accept that there's a speed limit, Les.
No, not on that road. You just put your foot down.
You just put your foot down, and away you go. Leslie, what is it about this show that you like so much?
I was coming from work about 2 years ago.
Just come a little bit closer to the microphone, Leslie. That's it.
Here we go.
I was coming from work about 2 years ago, and I tuned into 3 counties.
Yeah.
Normally, I tune into Jonathan.
Oh, JVS.
Oh, JVS. Yeah, VJS.
Yeah, JVS.
Yeah.
I tuned into 3 counties this morning, and I heard this funny guy on the radio.
Oh, yeah.
And then I said, good show. So from then on,
addicted.
I just can't stop.
And I guess.
One of them came up against me. I couldn't touch it. I was shocked.
I guess you were shocked. I guess you was shocked.
You can't hear. He's got a headphone on.
No, you weren't shocked. And you're a regular caller.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if your family or your friends, do they know that you call the show so often?
I'll go to Milton Keynes and they said, "Oh, Leslie, you're on the radio."
He's big in Milton Keynes.
Ian, you're going to love this. We spoke out in front. He said, "I met you about a year ago. I met you on the streets when you were out asking questions." I said, "Oh, what was the question?" "Tom Daly has come out. How does it make you feel?"
And how did it make you feel? Let's not go down that road. It's probably best we don't explore it. Now, Leslie, what have you got planned for Christmas?
Thursday, I've been invited up my son.
Oh, fantastic.
For dinner.
How many kids you got, Leslie?
I got 2 and 4 grandkids.
Hey, fantastic. So will you get to see the grandkids at Christmas?
Yeah. I've got 2 at home at the moment.
Brilliant.
One will be 18.
Yeah. Oh, blimey. Trouble?
Huh?
Is he trouble?
No. He's a nice guy.
He's a good lad. All right. Well, listen, we're going to find out a little bit more about you, Leslie, and what your Christmas plans are. If you want to put a call to Leslie, you're more than welcome to. 08459. You okay to take calls from the listeners?
We can do Les Says.
Les Says. 08459 455 555. Let's get the travel. I pressed the wrong button.
You're flustered because of Leslie.
No, I did. I am a little bit nervous that you're here, Leslie. Sam, are you there?
Yes. Do you want me to say it anyway?
No. We're going to do it properly. We're going to do it. I'm just nervous because Leslie's turned up, and it's right. Here we go. Here's the travel.
Travel news for beds, cards, and bugs.
BBC 3 Counties Radio.
If you're coming into Luton on the A505 from the M1, it's starting to look a little bit slow on the approach to Dunstable Road. Having a look elsewhere on the speed sensors, and from Harpenden on the St Albans Road towards Hatching Green, that's looking a little bit slow as well. Elsewhere in Watford on Beech and Grove, that's very heavy now around Escort Road, looking very busy. The M25's moving well though, no problems on the A1M or the M1 or the M40 either. Southern services are suspended between Milton Keynes Central and Clapham Junction, but tickets are being accepted on London Midland services. Samantha Braff, BBC 3 Counties Radio.
Thank you very much. Valerie, Rob and Dr. Watts, you're leaving. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
What's the website again, Valerie?
www.valeriehartzell.com.
Excellent. Have a great Christmas. See you later.
Local and vocal across beds, hearts and bucks.
This is BBC 3 Counties Radio.
It's 8 o'clock. I'm Simon Oxley. The headlines: councils get multi-million-pound pothole funding, investigation into Glasgow crash, and fresh appeal to find missing Bedford woman.
BBC 3 Counties Radio.
Councils in the 3 counties are to get £217 million to repair potholes over the next 6 years. The figures include £92 million in Hertfordshire, £54 million in Buckinghamshire, £26 million in Milton Keynes, and £23 million in central Bedfordshire. Almost £6 billion million will be spent across the country, as Richard Westcott explains.
Every council will get some money, but they'll also be able to bid for extra funds if they can prove they're good at long-term repairs. Ministers say that for the first time they've set out a long-term spending plan. But Labour argues it comes after years of underfunding, while the Local Government Association says it's not enough to fix the backlog of repairs built up after a series of bad winters.
An investigation is resuming this morning into what caused a refuse lorry to career out of control in the centre of Glasgow yesterday, killing 6 people and injuring 8 others. It's thought the driver may have suffered a heart attack. The Scottish First Minister, Nicola Sturgeon, has called it a sad day for the city.
3 days before Christmas, it is absolutely heartbreaking, and first and foremost my thoughts, and I'm sure the thoughts of everybody across Scotland and indeed the UK, are with those who've lost loved ones in this dreadful incident, and everybody who's suffered injuries, and of course those who witnessed this. All of our thoughts are with everybody affected in any way.
Police in Bedfordshire are launching a new appeal in the hunt for a woman who went missing 2 years ago. 35-year-old Sonica Hans was last seen leaving the Priory Court flat in Bedford that she shared with her sister and brother-in-law on Boxing Day in 2012. Someone matching her description was seen on CCTV near the Swan Hotel on the Embankment a short time later. NHS bosses are urging people to look in on elderly friends and neighbours over the Christmas holiday to ease pressures on hospital A&E departments. They say loneliness and isolation can increase the risk of emergency admissions. Staff shortages are again affecting train services between Milton Keynes and London on southern trains. The company says most services are not running, with only 4 trains scheduled to run all day. Sir Paul McCartney has led tribute to the rock singer Joe Cocker, who's died at the age of 70. Cocker was best known for his cover of the Beatles song With a Little Help from My Friends. He also won an Oscar for Up Where We Belong with Jennifer Warnes.
I'm still a little numb. I was out at the market and it occurred to me that I would never sing that song again. And that's a very strange feeling, because I sang that song around the world with him. So that song is very special, and he didn't certainly, he left too early is what I want to say.
In sport, Chelsea have restored their 3-point advantage at the top of the Premier League with last night's 2-0 win at Stoke, and the former Watford defender Clark Carlisle is in a serious condition in hospital after being hit by a lorry yesterday morning. The incident happened near York. The weather mostly cloudy and breezy, a maximum temperature 13 degrees Celsius, but colder and brighter tomorrow and on Christmas Day. And you can get the latest news and sport online at bbc.co.uk/3 counties.
Call 08459 455 555.
BBC Three Counties
Put your
Radio.
headphones on, guys. You're part of this. This is Iain Lee, BBC Three Counties Radio. In the other studio, who have we got, guys?
You've got Justin Dealey over there.
And you've got Kelly Betts over there.
It's funny. I can't get used to you being in a studio, Justin.
Well, the thing is, you know, I'm enjoying this morning, but this is not my environment. The streets respect me, and I respect the streets.
You know the streets?
Yeah, the streets. Yeah, great band.
Of course, you've also got the serial killer laboratory.
Yes, the serial killer profile office is upstairs, which contains everything I need to make a decent serial killer package.
Is it upstairs? I thought it was the toilet downstairs.
No. Genuinely, upstairs. People asking me on the streets, have you really got a serial killer office? I do, yes.
Who have you got in there, Iain?
Well, I've got Catherine Boyle.
Hi, yeah, that's me.
But more importantly than that, she's yesterday's newspapers wrapping up fish and chips.
Okay.
We got Leslie, ladies and gentlemen. Regular good morning. Just want to put Leslie's microphone a little bit closer to him. 08459 455 555. Put your headphones on, Les, because then you can hear Justin and Kelly wittering on. When Catherine just went to see our previous guests out, and boy, oh boy, weren't they good. And I said to Leslie, so does Catherine look like what you imagined her?
God, don't.
And he went, which one's Catherine? And I said, it's that lady that just left. And he went, oh, yeah. Does she look like you imagined her to look, Les?
Yeah.
Oh! What's that face?
That's she's hotter than I was expecting.
No, he's not thinking that.
Dirty boy.
What are you doing with the fingers?
Internet.
Oh, you Googled her? Have you been stalking her online?
I stalked everyone.
Now, you were telling me, Leslie, that there's... we're not supposed to mention other radio stations, but there's a plum called Steve Allen, another radio station, who's very rude about lots of people. Oh, you fat cow. Oh, that fat cow. Oh, you big fat cow. Oh, you fat cow. He was rude about my friend Leslie the other day, apparently. What did he say about you?
Well, what he said, he was slugging people off, calling them commoners. And text him, told him that he shouldn't be calling people coming out because everyone born the same.
Yeah.
And he said, no, they ain't. I mean, Prince William's born with lots of money? I said, no, he hasn't born with lots of money.
Yeah.
He was given lots of money when he was born. So we all born the same. And he was slugging us Luton people off. Everyone in Luton are commoners.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Outrageous.
So what did you do? Did you invite him out to the car park? Bit the old 1-2?
Bit the old 1-2, Les? 1-2?
No, he's still my friend.
Leslie, just come a little bit closer to the microphone because it's. What does you seem very calm, very placid, but I'm detecting within you a burning rage, an unholy fire that, if it was unleashed, would destroy anything in its path. What gets you angry, Leslie?
Lots of things.
Go on, tell us.
Terrorists.
Yep, get me angry.
Good point, well made.
There are too many things.
Yeah.
Too many things.
But terrorists at the top of the list.
Yeah.
What about repeats over Christmas?
There are some repeats, like last night I watched, is it Cinderella?
Sorry?
Cinderella. The cartoon, Cinderella.
Oh, yeah, that's not really a repeat, that's just an old cartoon. You don't strike me as a Cinderella man. Do you like it?
Is it Cinderella?
What happened? Did she go or not? Did she go to the ball? Did she lose a shoe?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely
she
Cinderella.
did. No, one of my favourite repeats the other night, I was watching Tommy Cooper.
Just like that.
Yeah,
just
funny.
like that, yeah. He's good.
Yes.
Everyone can do a Tommy Cooper. Just like that. Let's hear yours, Les.
Just like that.
Now let's hear your Tommy Cooper. Come on, Kathy, you can do a Tommy Cooper.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Just like that. What was that at the end?
It's the Cray twins in
I
there.
was being Frank Butcher.
Some of that, my son.
So you like Tommy Cooper?
Yeah, one of his joke.
Yeah.
I backed the horse at 20-1, and it came in at 4:45.
Leslie, do you like... What side am I playing? Side 1?
2. 1, 2, track 1.
Do you like a little bit of Otis Redding, Leslie?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You like this one? It's like a row set to music.
You don't sound that convinced.
No, I've got Otis Redding, Tom.
You got Otis Redding at home?
Yeah.
Blimey, that's going to stink.
Yeah, that is scary.
He's going to stink. That's about 45 years, isn't it?
And they got him out the river as well.
Oh, stop it.
Tramp. What you call me? Tramp. You don't wear continental clothes or Stetson hats.
But I tell you one doggone thing, it makes me feel good to know one thing. I know I'm alive.
Not an opinion, baby.
That's all right, Mama was. And I know that, yeah, I love it all.
You know what, Otis?
What?
You're country.
It's all right.
You straight from the Georgia woods.
That's good.
You know what? You wear overalls, big old broke iron shoes, and you need a haircut, tramp.
Woman, you too. Ooh, I love you. Mama, grandmama. Papa, too.
Make you
Oh, that's all right. But I'm the son of a gun. On this side of
That's what you got.
rat, cat. What's that?
You're a rat and a tramp. You know what, Otis? I don't care what you say. You're still a tramp. That's right. You haven't even got a fat bankroll in your pocket. You probably haven't even got 25 cents.
I got 6 Cadillacs, 5 Lincoln, 4 Ford, 6 Mercury, 3 T-Birds, Mustang. Ooh, I'm a lover.
Prove it by me.
My mama was. My papa too.
What?
I'm gonna tell you one thing,
Iain Lee on BBC Three Counties Radio. And I wish you a reggae Christmas. I wish you a reggae Christmas. I wish you a reggae Christmas and a happy New Year. Wow, Iain Lee, your voice sounds so
Guys, we've been playing that for the last week, and Kelly, Justin, Leslie, Catherine, I got something to tell you.
Oh.
Go on. That wasn't me singing.
What?
No. I'm better than that. It was a young lady called Elide who joins me now. Good morning, Elide.
Good morning.
You've come in and you've the only person that's brought sealed food with her.
Excellent. They followed our instructions.
Now, Elide is an attractive young woman, irrelevant except when she walked in, you should have seen the look on Leslie's face. You should have seen the look on his face.
The wife.
Elide, thank you so much for. Now listen, let me move here so I can see you a little bit. Can I point out a couple of things? You're a young woman. Why are you listening to this rubbish? Surely there are better things. You should be listening to, I don't know, Heart or Radio 1 or something hipper than this rubbish.
No, I like to listen to local radio as well.
Why? Now that's unusual for someone your age to say.
Really?
Yeah, why?
I don't know. I just like to know what's going on locally, and I like your show.
Well, that's good. Who's best, me or Catherine? Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's really work. No
pressure.
No pressure at all.
It's unfair.
No, it's a fair question. It's a fair question. Who's better, me or Catherine?
I'll say both of you.
Yeah, because I know what you mean.
Yeah,
you mean
Leslie's an old man. He won't sit on the fence. Leslie, who's better, me or Catherine? That lady there.
I think you're both.
Yeah.
You coward. You.
Both better.
You. Okay, who's the worst, Kelly or Justin?
I think Justin is the worst.
Oh, Justin, you just got pwned.
Mate, I respected you outside. What's going on?
That came out pretty easily.
It did as well. He's going to get a slap on the way out. Wish you a reggae Christmas. You won't listen to reggae over Christmas, mate.
You can't threaten our listeners. I cannot allow that. Well, okay.
Enjoy the hospital radio.
Now, Elide, you
can't say that. And you can't say that wearing a Christmas jumper that's got a built-in belly.
No, that'll be coming off. Trust me, the jacket will be off on the way out. It's going down, mate.
Elide, you have given me a CD, which implies to me that you are a singer. And we heard there, you've got a cracking voice. How long have you been singing for?
All my life, really. Yeah.
Now, because my boys sing, right, and I'll be honest, they're rubbish. Was it obvious from when you were like sort of 3 or 4 that you were quite good?
Yeah, I've always loved singing.
Yeah.
And I've actually, I'm releasing a single called Fade Away.
Yeah.
And the YouTube video will be out on Friday.
Hey, fantastic. Is it Boxing Day? Is it Boxing Day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. If people want to find out more about this, where do they go? You're on Twitter.
Yeah.
At Elide Steele. I'm going to spell this because both names might throw you off the scent a little bit. OLAIDESTEELE. And what kind of stuff is it, Elide?
I'm very much into pop, R&B and jazz.
Speaking Justin's language.
Yeah, we had an R&B after-show party on Friday, our Christmas party.
Some of the songs you can't mention.
Incredible.
It was in the style of R. Kelly's Ignition remix, or that was the idea, but only Matt Lockwood turned up, so it was 2 men in a hotel room.
There was about 10 people that turned up, and people were vibing till 7:30 in the morning.
For vibing, read drinking.
Leslie, would you ever consider going to a Justin Dealey party?
No.
I love the way, because he thinks about it.
Yeah.
He really gives it the thought that's required. 08459 455 555. If you've got a question for Leslie or Elide, then give us a call. You're more than welcome to. We'll come back after this.
Travel news for beds, cards and bugs.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
It's starting to look a bit busier in Luton on Stockington Road. That's looking quite slow between New Bedford Road and between Stopsley Way. That's looking a little slow. Also on Blundell Road, that's looking a little slow down from the A6 in both directions on the approach to Dunstable Road. Elsewhere, having a look at the speed sensors in Harpenden, that's looking slow on the approach to Hatching Green on St Albans Road. Also looking quite slow on Redbourne Lane on the approach to that the roundabout for St Albans Road as well. Elsewhere on the M25 anti-clockwise, that's moving very well at the moment in both directions. But having a look at the speed sensors on the A1M, that's starting to look a little bit slow as we go through Welwyn Garden City towards the University of Hertfordshire, is looking a little bit busy. On the train, Southern services are suspended between Milton Keynes Central and Clapham Junction. That's because of a staff shortage, but tickets are being accepted on London Midland and London Overground and Underground services. Samantha Bruff, BBC Three Counties Radio.
Thank you, Samantha. 8:16, it's Tuesday the 23rd of December. I'm Iain Lee. These are your headlines on BBC Three Counties Radio. Councils in the three counties are to get £217 million to repair potholes over the next 6 years. An investigation is underway into a bin lorry crash in Glasgow, which has left 6 people dead and 8 others injured. And staff shortages are again affecting train services between Milton Keynes and London on southern trains.
BBC Three Counties Radio. Call 08459 455 555.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
It's the last 43 minutes of our show, Catherine, although you're in tomorrow because you didn't take the day off like a
Yeah,
plum.
because I got the rug pulled.
No,
by you. I said I'd work if you were working. It looked like you were working. I said I'd work. Then you said you weren't working. Now I'm working.
I always said I wasn't working Christmas Eve. That was Boy Boss who muffed up the
Can
rota.
you say it to my children? Because they want to know why Mummy's not going to be there.
I've got kids, that's why I'm not working Christmas Eve. Leslie's here, Elide's here, we'll come to you both in a second. Tim Wheeler's here.
Good morning,
Tim.
good morning.
Have you said hello to Leslie?
Good morning, Leslie. May I wish you a reggae Christmas.
And Elide?
Good morning, Elide. Well, I wish you a reggae Christmas.
When Leslie came in, the first thing was, is that V fella going to be here? We worked out eventually after several hours of pushing.
JVC.
Yes, but Tim is filling in for Jonathan this morning, Leslie. Is that okay?
He's nodding.
He's nodding. He's nodding very, very slowly.
Yeah,
It's a sarcastic
searing
nod.
endorsement.
Tim, what's on the show today, please?
Well, after the rip-roaring success of yesterday's show, playing the best bits from the JVS show in 2014, I'm going to do exactly the same today with some of the same clips.
We'll play the same best bits?
Exactly the same best bits, 2 days running. No, this morning you'll hear some classic JVS show Barneys about UKIP and fat people, plus the most requested highlight of all, the moment a blind man called Phil called in for some consumer help getting money back from when an intimate adult toy didn't turn up in time for Valentine's Day. Okay. So thank you to everyone who's contributed with their suggestions.
It had like 8 speeds, didn't it?
Listen, guys, come on. That's for after the 9 o'clock watershed.
Yeah, exactly after the 9 o'clock morning watershed, when the kids will all be listening. We'll be talking about sex toys. Okay,
Tim, thank you very much indeed. 08459 455 555. Yeah, whack it over. We don't mind. Leslie, come a little bit closer. We got you both got headphones on. We got Glenn's in Leighton Buzzard. Good morning, Glenn.
Good morning, Ian.
How you doing, boss?
I'm very well, thank you. I do apologise because I said I was going to come down today.
Yeah, I know. Where are you, mate?
I had a family crisis I needed to sort out. I do apologise.
I hope everyone's all right.
Yes, fine. Yeah, it's all sorted now.
Hang on a minute. Leslie's gone a bit limp.
I don't know what Tim's done to this.
Leslie's drooping.
It's lost its perk.
Leslie's microphone is what can only be described, Glenn, as flaccid.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh dear. Well, Glenn, listen. You're through to Elide. You're through to Leslie. You're through to Catherine, Justin, Kells, and myself. What would you like to know?
When can I come on next time then? Because I didn't come today.
Well, my contract runs out in September 2015. If it's renewed, then it'll be Christmas 2015.
Oh, okay then. But listen, I've had a great time listening to the show.
Yeah,
I really have. Yeah. And
hang on a second. The alarm's going on, guys. Here we go. Hey. Here we go. Everybody, come on, Elida. Come on, Leslie. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Reggae New Year. Yeah. Oh, Glenn, listen. I hope everything gets sorted. Have a lovely Christmas. Elliot's on the line. Good morning, Elliot.
Morning, Bath. How you doing?
I'm fine. Are you in Bath or in the bath?
I'm in Bath, not
He's
in the
in Bath.
And you are fully clothed.
Sorry, again?
You're fully clothed.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, fully, 100%.
Technically an interloper, Elliot, as you're not really supposed to be listening to this show that's aimed primarily at the people in beds, hearts, and bucks.
I know, but there's nothing else that's worth listening to. So
yeah, what's your local BBC station down there?
We have BBC Bristol, BBC Somerset here.
I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm
sorry.
You're welcome, Elliot. What would you like to say?
I was just wondering if you'd be able to do a quick blast of Reggae Christmas.
Well, hang on a minute.
Why not? Here we go. Come on. He's
Just sat down.
There we go. Blimey, the back's going out. Up you get. Here we go.
We wish you a reggae Christmas. We wish you a reggae Christmas. We wish you a reggae Christmas and a reggae
Awards. Thank you, Elliot. Peter's in Walmer Green.
Good morning.
Good morning, Peter. What would you like to have a whinge about today?
He wants a reggae Christmas.
I wish you all a Merry Christmas, but I think Justin takes a lot of welly from you lot, and I think he's great.
A lot of what, sorry?
Thank you.
Welly.
Welly? But Peter, you going to go down the reggae road today? Peter?
I'm not going down the reggae route.
Why not? Why not? I want you to go and come and have a bit of reggae with us,
I'm
Peter.
not going down the reggae route. The reindeer are getting very excited. They're ready to go.
Sorry?
The children have got to be good.
I've got no idea what you're talking about, you lunatic.
Prancer,
Peter!
we can't keep
Peter!
Prancer still because Prancer's
Peter!
really excited.
Peter!
I like Iain Lee's programme.
Peter, calm down, Peter.
I like Iain Lee's
I know you do, Peter. Just calm down for a second, will you please?
Good morning, PPI.
What?
My name is Mr. Prever. And I wish you a reggae Christmas.
Peter!
I wish you a reggae Christmas.
Peter!
I wish you a reggae Christmas.
Can we get a word in?
And a happy New Year.
Have you been drinking, Pete?
Did you receive my picture?
Oh,
the
yes!
bird puller.
Yes, I did receive...
Bird puller extraordinaire, that was.
Bird puller extraordinaire.
Kelly and I felt ourselves drawn, didn't we?
They felt tinglings.
Well, Paul, you can pass it on to Barbara Windsor if you see her. She'll remember that.
Peter sent us a picture of him as a young man. I didn't know cameras had been invented in that at that stage.
No, well, it's the man who stands there with a big flash, boom.
Was it not a box brownie?
Probably.
Yeah.
Peter, you're of a similar vintage to Leslie, who's in the studio with us.
Yes.
Why don't you have a chat about the war and the Germans and stuff?
Well, yes, certainly, I don't mind. I saw many dead bodies, that's for sure.
Merry Christmas, Peter! Merry Christmas, Peter!
Hey, boss, I've got a point to make here.
Oh, yeah.
We had Elliot a moment ago who came on and said, "Your morning, boss." Yeah. And a few people call you boss. I often get asked on the streets, why do I call you the boss?
Well, the answer's obvious.
Well, no.
Sorry?
Should I tell the full story?
Because I'm the boss.
Well, not technically, but it comes from a blog that you wrote about your time here at Three Counties Radio. When you first started, you said, "Dealey, I made you go and do this. I'm sorry, fella, but I'm the boss." I read it, and on Monday morning, I just started saying it, and it stuck, and now everybody's calling you it.
It's the way forward.
Leslie's shown us loads of his old pictures.
What an unattractive young man you were. I'm teasing.
What were you talking about?
He's a good-looking fella. Elida, look, now you're in a room with 1, 2, 3, 4 really, really old people. Come on. There must be more that you could be doing out there, isn't there?
No, this is really fun.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Well, I'd like to be a singer.
Yeah, okay, that's and if that doesn't work out, because it doesn't work for everyone, does it, Just?
That's true.
It doesn't work for everyone.
Yeah.
What's number 2 on the list?
Well, I'm studying philosophy at York at the moment.
So she'll work it out then?
Yeah.
Hey, blimey.
Liking that vibe.
You need to talk, because Justin is well into his philosophy, aren't you, Just?
Absolutely, yeah.
What is your philosophy?
I can't really say it on the radio.
Fact, not fiction.
Well, yeah, there is that one. I often deal in fact, not fiction, particularly on the streets. You've got to be out there. Oh, and you've got to be honest as well.
Yeah.
That's another one. Well, always be honest in life. If you can't be honest, just go away, close the door, don't come outside.
Yeah.
Good philosophy.
Blimey, sorry, Elida, I thought you'd get something a little bit better than that. Is Justin going up or down in your estimation, Leslie?
I think he's in the middle.
He's in the middle, OK.
Thanks.
Andrea's in Silso. Good morning, Andrea.
Hi, Iain.
Hello, Andrea.
Merry Reggae Christmas.
Merry Reggae Christmas to you and yours in Silso and wherever they may be in God's great world.
Just phoning to ask a question to our guest, is it Elida?
Yep.
Question. What are you looking forward to watching on TV?
Good question. Strong question.
This Christmas, being a young person, and it's good to see some young people on the show.
I think we're about to get some even younger people coming in, if my spidey sense is right. What would you like to watch on Christmas, Elida? Good question, Andrea.
Well, I enjoy watching Christmas films with my family.
Yeah.
Like, we'll probably go and see Annie in the cinema, actually.
Oh, they've remade Annie.
Now,
what's that all about?
Why have they done that? Because the first one was torturing enough, wasn't it?
No, I really enjoy it.
I enjoyed it when I was a kid. My dad hated it. Now I'm coming round to his way of thinking. I've got kids who'll be singing that.
I've got the first one. Huh? I've got the first one.
I might have known you'd like it.
Give us a bit of Annie, Les. Give us a bit of Annie.
I can't.
The sun will come out.
Now I can give you a bit of Oliver.
Go on then.
Go on then.
You can go, but be back soon. You got to pick up a guitar too.
Ladies, Andrea, thank you very much indeed. Now, while we were talking there, we've been joined by, I was going to say 2 young men. That would be unfair. We've been joined by a very young man and a slightly older man. Who have we got?
We've got Richie.
Yeah?
And Freddie.
Freddie's. Hello. Now, I'm assuming Freddie's the short.
Freddie's got a little gift as well.
Whoa ho ho!
Come round and give that to the man.
Freddie, maybe hello, Freddie. How you doing, mate? Let me take these off.
I love the matching dad and lad's Christmas
This
jumpers.
is very, very cool. Leslie, can you squeeze in a little bit, Leslie, so that hello,
Freddie's
Freddie.
adorable.
Hello, darling. What have you got? Mince pies. Are these for me? And have you got your little blankie with you?
Go stand next to the man.
Thank you so much, Freddie. You're a little bit shy. You're allowed. I tell you what. Let's give him a little minute to settle in because this is very weird, isn't it, Freddie? Do you want to come and look and see? You can come and look at all the faders and the buttons if you want. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to play a song, Freddie, and then when we come back, you can come and press some of the buttons and do the radio. How about that? Yeah. Sound good?
All right.
Excellent stuff. Let's have a little bit of this, shall we?
I might look a certain age, but this book has some missing pages. Got the introduction right, but I've been stuck on it for ages. I might sit and look like you, but I can't do the things you do. The years belie my true conviction. This life is a work of fiction. You must not leave me in this company. I think they'll know that they've got years on me. Oh, they will find me out most certainly, 'cause they will surely see the child in me. If this is what we're calling fun, I think I'll use this chance to run in. Instead of making conversation, I really do not have the patience. How do I get qualified to act completely horrified when hearing tales that honestly I would have told myself? You see, you must not leave me in this company. I think they'll know that they've got years on me, or they will find me out more certainly, 'cause they will surely see the child in me. I really think you know me better. I really think you know me better. Won't you stay just a little while longer? Won't you stay till I feel a bit stronger? I think you know me better. I really think you know me better. Won't you stay just a little while longer? Won't you stay till I feel a bit stronger? You must not leave me in this company. I think they'll know that they've got years on me, or they will find me out more certainly, 'cause they will surely see the child in me. Oh, they will surely see the child in me. Oh, they will surely see the child in me. Oh, they will surely see the child in me.
Travel news for beds, cards, and bugs.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
Having a look at the cameras on the M1 southbound is starting to look slow between Milton Keynes and the turning for Woburn Safari Park. It's looking very heavy southbound through that stretch. Elsewhere in Luton on Stockingstone Road, checking the speed sensors, that's looking slow from Hitchin Road to New Bedford Road. Elsewhere, things are moving well on the M25. No reports of any problems on the M40 either. But on the trains, southern services are suspended between Milton Keynes Central and Clapham Junction. So tickets are being accepted on London Midland, London Overground and Underground services as well. There's more online at bbc.co.uk/travel. Samantha Bruff, BBC Three Counties Radio.
Across beds, hearts and bugs.
This is BBC Three Counties Radio.
It's 8:30. I'm Simon Oxley. Councils in the three counties are to get £217 million to repair potholes over the next 6 years. The figures include £92 million for Hertfordshire, £54 million for Buckinghamshire, £26 million for Milton Keynes and £23 million for Central Bedfordshire. The police have promised a speedy investigation into yesterday's crash in Glasgow, in which a refuse lorry careered out of control in the crowded city centre. 6 people were killed and 8 others were injured. And staff shortages are again affecting train services between Milton Keynes and London on southern trains. The company says most services are not running.
Three Counties Sports.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
Chelsea have restored their 3-point advantage at the top of the Premier League with last night's 2-0 win at Stoke. Here are the respective managers, Jose Mourinho and Mark Hughes.
The players were fantastic, and to win here, you must be really a very good team with the capacity to adapt also to their style of play, which we did, in my opinion, very well.
Given the fact we conceded so early, we've restricted arguably the team that's going to win the Premier League in my view this year, so we still give them a good account of ourselves. In the end they had a little bit more quality, which you expect given the resources there.
The former Watford defender Clark Carlisle is in a serious condition in hospital after being hit by a lorry yesterday morning. The incident happened near York. The 35-year-old helped the Hornets to promotion in 2006 and later became chairman of the Players' Union. Watford tweeted last night to say the thoughts of everyone at the club were with Carlisle and his family. The former Luton striker Steve Howard says the Hatters have an outstanding chance of gaining their second successive promotion. Luton are third in League Two and head to leaders Wycombe on Boxing Day. Speaking on last night's Monday Night Sport, Howard said manager John Still has been key.
Yeah, he's done ever so well. I think they said, if they get promoted last season and then if they stay in this league, they'll be well happy. But they're up there. I think they're 2 points off top.
Yeah.
Pushing for a promotion or even a playoff. I mean, that's just fantastic after the season they had last season.
And in rugby, England hooker Dylan Hartley's disciplinary hearing is being held later today in London. The Northampton player was sent off in their Premiership match against Leicester for elbowing. BBC Three Counties News and Sport. The next full bulletin is at 9.
Call 08459 455 555.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
Oh, here we go, Lee. We're on the air now, but you can make as much... Listen, Richie and Freddie, you make as much noise as you want. This is Iain Lee, BBC Three Counties Radio. We are joined by a whole host of people. We've got Olaide, who's a very talented young singer. We'll give out your Facebook and your Twitter stuff again before the end. Don't let me forget. We've got Leslie, who is not a very talented young singer. But although that burst of Oliver... Are you taking a phone call, Les? Les, what are you doing?
Pictures.
And we've also been joined
Is he moved?
by Richie and Freddie, and Freddie is 2.5 years old. Hello, Leslie. Blimey, look at this, just unbelievable.
This is what it feels like to be
the arrogance.
The arrogance of Leslie today is just astonishing.
Straight up.
And we've got Freddie. Hello, Freddie. Are you excited about Christmas? You having a good time? Yeah, you loving the vibe? It's fair play. Fair play. He's a little bit younger than my youngest, and had I brought my my youngest, probably my eldest as well, into a studio full of, let's be honest about ourselves, guys, weird-looking people, he would have burst into tears and would be having none of it. So he's doing a very good job. Do you want to come and say hello in the microphone? You don't fancy it? You don't have to if you don't want to. There's no pressure.
Maybe a little bit later.
There's no pressure.
Okay.
He must be dead excited about Christmas. Go and sit over there. Go and share Leslie's microphone.
Yeah, okay.
He must be dead excited about Christmas, Richie. He must be loving it.
Yeah, it wasn't sort of obviously that aware of it last year.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
He's well up for it. Just pulling things off the Christmas tree.
Just come a little bit closer to the microphone, yeah.
He's pulling things off the Christmas tree. Smashing things up a bit.
Yeah, look, youngsters with Christmas trees
don't really go, do they?
Yeah, but we train them, don't we, to go for dangling things when they're babies.
I train them not to go for dangling. They won't stop going for it. I keep saying, mind Daddy's plums.
Well, things that flash, things that light up are to be bashed when you're a baby.
Yeah.
And then, then we say, don't touch the Christmas tree. What are we supposed to do? It's confusing.
No, we can't mess around with the Christmas tree, guys, for goodness sakes. And, Freddie, what kind of... Have you written a list for Father Christmas? I'm guessing you've written a letter.
Yeah, you've got your list done, haven't you, Freddie?
Anything in particular you asked for? Anything you fancied? No.
What did you ask for Christmas? I think he's asked some Peppa Pig stuff.
Oh, she rules.
Classic.
And I think some Thomas bits as well.
Okay, well, let's keep our fingers crossed then,
Fingers
young
crossed for all that, eh?
Leslie, you got a Christmas tree up?
Yes. Last week.
Okay.
Last week.
If you sound a bit tired, Leslie. Is it nearly bedtime? What's going on?
No, I was turned away from work last night. So
You were turned away from work? What for? Being drunk?
Hang on, let's put the mic round. Tell us, what happened?
Not turned up to work, and they realised that I do cover contractors, so they realised the contractor was in early. The job was done. I wasn't needed, so go home. So thank you very much.
And so you went and watched Cinderella and didn't tell the missus? You went and watched Cinderella?
No, before work.
Oh, you watched Cinderella before work?
Yes.
And you didn't tell the missus?
No, she knows. She was sitting there. But she didn't know that I was watching it.
She didn't know you were enjoying
I
it.
weren't watching it.
Right, Richie, you might want to put on a pair of headphones. Leslie, do you want to put on a pair of headphones as well? Because we've got a couple of calls. Let's go to Mary first of all. Morning, Mary.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mary.
A reggae Christmas to you.
Reggae Christmas
she's only
to
gone and
you.
triggered the reggae Christmas.
Yeah, no, the alarm's not gone off, don't worry.
Okay.
Morning.
Guys, the alarm, here we go.
You've got to stand up.
We wish you a reggae Christmas. We wish you a reggae Christmas. We wish you a reggae Christmas and a reggae New Year.
Boom!
Best singer was Freddie there, guys. It has to be said. Sorry.
Ready, boy?
Yes, Mary. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello, Mary. You're on the radio.
Yes, my dear.
Yes, my
what
love.
happened is I'm a London visitor.
Oh.
I was up from 5 to 6 because I didn't want to miss anything.
Good.
I usually visit my daughter in Bedfordshire.
Yes.
And I'm a regular listener when I'm up there. I'll be up there for Christmas.
Beautiful.
And earlier on in the week I heard the young lady, is it Olaide?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, she's here.
Yes, and she was singing Silent Night, and I cried because that from a child, I'm 68 years old, and from a child, that was my favorite song.
And were you crying because she ruined it? I'm confused.
No, because, I loved it, and she sang it lovely, and it's my favorite song. And I thought, I don't know if it is possible or if I'm asking too much.
Probably.
That she can sing Silent Night.
Well, ask her. She's here.
She's there. Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Olaide.
Yes.
Yes, I am Mary, and I'm a regular listener. Is it possible that a reggae Christmas and a reggae New Year to you, and I'm happy that a young lady could take such interest in this program. Is it possible that you can sing Silent Night? My husband and I are here listening.
Can you give us a verse of Silent Night for Mary?
Yes,
Give us a verse. Yeah. Mary, stay there. We'll get your feedback afterwards. Away you go, Olaide.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round your virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Mary, what did you think?
Oh, lovely.
Are you crying now?
I'm crying. I'm always crying.
You lunatic.
Oh, I have my tissue in my hand.
Okay, Justin, you've got a little update for us, have you?
Yes, Alina, a phone call's come in around 10 minutes ago. We need to talk after the programme. Somebody of importance within the BBC would like to talk to you about potentially using your voice at the corporation.
Okay.
Simon Cowell.
No, it's not him. It's better than that.
Bruce Forsyth.
No, it's better than that. This guy, he knows how to party and he knows how to tweak things. He's up there.
Matt Lockwood.
No, it's not Lockwood. It's not him, but somebody thinks you've got a fantastic voice.
Hey, there we go.
And they think that your voice could potentially be used here at the BBC.
Hey, you might have a gig, Alide. That's not bad, is it? Mary, have a Merry Christmas. Reggae Christmas.
Reggae Christmas.
Ta-ta, bye-bye. Let's go. I'm really putting off going off to the last caller we've got here. So we'll go to James first. Morning, James.
Good morning, Ian. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. What would you like to say?
I just wanted to say I'm really sorry. I'm not going to make it in time. I was going to come down with my daughters. They're in the car. We're ready to go, but we're just running late.
Oh, James.
I know.
Are your daughters
hobnobs and everything?
Hey. How old are you girls? Remind me.
Megan is 12, Keely is 10, and little Lily Rose is 6.
Can I have a word with one of them?
Yeah, go on, shout out, girls.
How lame is your dad? He's rubbish, isn't he?
Yeah, oh my God, you are.
Yeah, I know. Tell your dad he sucks. I'm saying sucks.
No, he does not.
Yes, he does. Your dad is rubbish.
I got a assault rifle in the back. I can't use it.
Blimey, they sound like right little thugs, James. I'm glad they didn't turn up.
I wouldn't mess with them.
Troublemakers. Well, James, listen, thank you for making the effort, and we'll speak to you in the new year.
Merry Christmas.
Reggae Christmas, girls!
Reggae Christmas.
Reggae, and I'm really sorry to do this, and I feel embarrassed doing this, and let's keep our fingers crossed he's on best behaviour.
But at least he didn't turn up to the studio. Eh?
I know, but just what is he going to say?
I'll put you through now.
It's Dave Luton. Morning, Dave.
Morning, boss. Thanks so much for the welcome.
Well, I mean, we've got young people listening.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, can I just say, Alide, the thing I noticed about you.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
5'11".
Yeah, you're massive. Have you got heels on as well?
Yeah.
Did you see her when she stood up for the Reggae Christmas?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
She's massive. Flipping heck. David, what would you like to say?
I'm just ringing up to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
No.
Yeah, it's Merry Christmas.
No.
Reggae Christmas.
Thank you.
Well, Reggae
Come on,
Christmas
Dave.
then.
There we go.
Yes.
Now listen, guys. We've been Dave has been sorry. Dave has been a regular caller for quite a while, and I'm not sure whether. I'm not sure whether we should allow Dave to continue into 2015. So I'm going to put it down to a studio vote now. We've got a BBC listening panel, David, of Alide, of Leslie, of Richie and Freddie. They're going to decide whether you're allowed to call in 2015 or not. Okay?
Okay, boss. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. Let's go straight to. We're going to go to Leslie. We'll go to Leslie because Leslie's the hard man of radiophonic.
He's very much the cowl of this group, isn't he?
Oh, so he's staunch. Leslie, do we allow Dave Luton to call in 2015?
Definitely.
It's a yes.
Thank you, Leslie.
Okay, it's a yes from Leslie. We go to Richie. Do we allow Dave to call in?
I think we do.
That's 2 so
Thank
far.
you, Richie.
We go to Alide.
I'm going to say yes.
Oh, for goodness
Yes.
sake.
Thank you, Lloyd.
And we go
through
to
to boot
Freddie.
camp.
Freddie, does Dave from Luton get to call in next year?
Hello.
He's put his hand up. He said yes, David. You're through to the next round.
Thank you, Freddie.
You might want a second vote on this. I'll tell you why. Because I phoned Dave this morning at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I said, Dave, I wasn't meant to be here today, but I'm here. Would you like to come out into the streets with me today and speak to the people of Luton? His big radio chance came. He said no.
Excuse me.
You said no.
Excuse me.
You said no.
I did. What did I tell you?
You said no.
I've got osteoarthritis, or I have to take these tablets, and they make me giddy, and I can't drive for an hour.
You said no.
I'm so sorry. I would love to come down there and see Catherine and Kelly and you, Justin. You really got me going now. Where's Dennis? Have you got stockings on?
I'm being swallowed by a boa constrictor. I'm being swallowed by a boa constrictor. I'm being swallowed by a boa constrictor. And I don't like it very much. Oh no, he swallowed my toe, he swallowed my toe. Oh gee, middle, he's reached my middle. Oh heck, he's up to my neck, he's up to my neck. Oh dread, he's swallowed my...
Travel news for beds, cards and bugs.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
In Watford, Exchange Road is looking quite busy now around Upton Road. In Aylesbury on Friar Ridge Road, that's moving well at the moment around the Oxford Road roundabout and the Walton Street roundabout, and generally looking very clear out there on the speed sensors. In Roxton on the A1 Great North Road, there's no delays through the roadworks at the Black Cat roundabout, and no reports of any problems on the M25 or on the M40. On the trains, Southern are suspended between Milton Keynes Central and Clapham Junction because of a staff shortage, but tickets are being accepted on London Midland services. There's more online at bbc.co.uk/travel. Samantha Bruff, BBC Three Counties Radio.
Thank you, Samantha. Hey, we're nearly done. Last 15 minutes of the show. 08459 455 555. It's 8:46. It's Tuesday, the 23rd of December. I'm Iain Lee. These are your headlines on BBC Three Counties Radio. Councils in the three counties are to get £217 million to repair potholes over the next 6 years. An investigation is underway into a bin lorry crash in Glasgow, which has left 6 people dead and 8 others injured. And staff shortages are again affecting train services between Milton Keynes and London on southern trains. Have we got the weather? Ah, it's there. I didn't see it.
Beds, hearts and bucks weather.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
Standing by. It's Wendy here, and yes, we've got a mild day today. Plenty of cloud around too. It might break at times some bright or sunny spells. Equally, it might just give us a little bit of drizzle here and there, and temperatures are expected to get to 12 or 13 degrees. Quite a breeze blowing too. It's coming in from a west-southwesterly direction, and this kind of weather continues into the night as well, with temperatures probably falling no lower than 9 or 10 degrees. However, there is a change on the way. We'll have a cold front crossing through in the early hours of tomorrow morning. It's just going to introduce a little bit more in the way of rain, but it's going to be light and patchy for the most part, just a moderate burst as it finally clears through. It means that by the time most of us are up and about on Christmas Eve, we will have beautiful sunny skies. It will be a little breezy, but lighter than today. It's coming in for the northwest, and it will be a fresher feel to things as a result, but temperatures are still going to be approaching double figures, and there will be really gorgeous sunshine through the afternoon. Overnight, we might just get low enough temperatures for a touch of frost, which would be the sparkle on top of the Christmas cake, because that would give us a lovely crisp start to Christmas morning. The sunshine's going to continue right the way through the day, but the temperature won't get much further than 6 or 7 degrees, so a chilly day but absolutely beautiful crisp conditions. Overnight into Boxing Day, more likelihood of a frost, and it will start bright on Boxing Day before the cloud starts to roll in. It will turn it somewhat hazy into the afternoon, with wet and windy conditions overnight into the weekend, but that's a long way off. Perfect festive forecast for you. Some lovely sunshine for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Hey, we got more people coming in. Good morning, Rose.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. It's a full house.
Oh, thank you.
Are you off, Leslie? Hey, guys. Just in this moment, let's not lose the fact that Leslie is for life, not just for Christmas. Leslie is leaving us.
Oh, Leslie, no.
No, he's just leaving the building. Don't worry, I don't mean he's not ill or anything. Leslie, you get a round of applause. Lovely to see you, brother. Thank you so much. Enjoy your Christmas with your kids and with the grandkids, and we will speak to you in 2015.
I'll take him out.
So
No,
leave it, Just.
No, I'll take him out. It's fine.
Leave it, Just. It's not worth it. He's not worth it.
Besides which, he'll have you.
Yeah, exactly. So we got hello, Rose. You right?
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning. If you share that lie day, if you just push that over there. This is a lie day. This is Richie. This is Freddie.
Hello.
This is Catherine Boyle.
Yeah, hiya.
Through there we got Justin Dealey.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
If you go, are there any headphones there, Rosie? If you can
There's some here, look,
If you
yeah.
put those on, then you can hear Justin, although he's being a little bit sleazy.
Hey?
Sorry?
Not me, boss.
But I beg your pudding. You're doing this show tomorrow.
Yes, I am actually. A lot of people already phoning up saying, can I bring you some homemade mince pies? Can I just say right now, no. If you want to bring me in a McDonald's breakfast, hey, that's fine by me, but nothing homemade, please.
And you've encouraged people to bring in their pets as well.
Well, yes. Well, I said that out of mistake.
You said that out of mistake?
Yeah.
Who am I talking to, Leslie?
I went and got some. I got some jingles commissioned just to Dealey's Dog's Breakfast.
What?
Hey! Hey!
Yeah, I said that last week, joking around, and suddenly people are saying, can I bring my Alsatian in? No. My mum's on the phone saying, can I bring Bailey in? He's had a haircut for the occasion. Mum, listen, if I put a picture of Bailey up on the Facebook, I'm going to get mugged off big time, so no, he's not coming in tomorrow.
Arrogant dog.
Other people can bring in their pets tomorrow. Between 6 and 9. My Velvet's got fleas. Yeah. She actually got fleas on her last night.
Hey,
Velvet's a cat, by the way, everyone, just in case.
Yes. Matt's in Luton. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning. Good morning, Ian.
Blimey, well, you've killed the vibe.
Well, I'm...
Vibe killer.
Ian, I'm just phoning up to thank you for a great year. I've had a crap year, you know that.
You've had a rubbish time, I know that, Matthew.
But you have dragged me through it, and you've really made my year a bit better than what it would have been.
Well.
But I'm just phoning out to wish you all a Merry Christmas, and Ian, you're doing a great job. Sometimes you're a pain in the arse, but...
Shut up, you plum. Matt, if you're going to wish everyone a reggae Christmas, could you do it with, I don't know, a bit of joy in your voice instead of sounding so miserable? Come on.
Mrs. Delphire?
You don't have to do a different voice. Just do a happy voice.
Come on, Matt, be happy.
Hello, it's Mrs. Delphire here. I wish you all a reggae Christmas and a reggae New Year.
Matt, have a great Christmas. Speak to you in 2015.
You will.
Oh, I love that.
That's the best thing I've ever heard. You'll get a vote on Matt as well.
What was that about? Oh, Freddie, how are you feeling? You good? You feeling a bit more relaxed? No, you're not. That's absolutely
He wants
fine.
to go home.
Well, so do I. And in a few minutes, you know what, we can. Rose! Yes. Rose, get right up close to that microphone. Come on. Don't be shy. Come on. Good morning,
Very
Rose.
shy.
Why are you shy? It's just, you know, I'm going to stand up and do this because I can't. This studio is not designed for me to talk to guests. Rose, tell us a little bit about yourself. Your age, your height, your measurements, all of those. Wait, steady on. Dealey, you missed it, Dealey. I think I know her measurements now. I've seen. Can I come in? No, you can't. The studio is full. Rose, whereabouts are you from?
Luton.
Okay, and why do you listen to this rubbish?
Oh, I absolutely love it. Kelly.
Sorry?
Catherine.
Pardon?
Justin.
Bless you.
Oh,
Pardon?
What can I say?
Well, you can mention my name, love. Flippin' heck.
Oh, yeah, of course you.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. And the others have done this, so it's only fair that you do. We're going to put... So, me, Catherine, Kelly and Justin, the four of us, put us in order of importance to the show. So number one, who would be... Who's your favourite person out of the four of us? And you can be honest. It's Christmas, you can be honest.
It's got to be you.
Yeah, we go. That's the correct answer.
It has got to be him.
Who's your second favourite? You've got to do it...
Sorry, Catherine. Justin.
Oh!
What?
Whoa!
Hey, baby. Hey.
Okay, who's your third favourite?
no.
Let's forget the third. Who's your least favourite?
No,
Yeah.
no, don't
Yeah.
put me on the spot.
Who's the...
Joined Catherine and Kelly.
Oh, it's me, isn't it?
Oh, dear, that's harsh.
Oh.
I don't mind being anyone.
No, because you know you're the next favourite anyway.
No, I like being people's least favourite. It gives me less expectations. Nothing to live up to.
Rose, what you did for Christmas? Going to get drunk?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Spending it with the family. Yeah, just, eating, drinking.
That's what it's. We've met before.
Yes.
When?
A few weeks ago.
Where? Why don't
London, Islington.
What was going on in London and Islington?
Oh, very good show.
What was I doing in London and Islington? Hang on.
Pub.
What? Oh, you were there. You came to see that rubbish. Oh, I know. Because I'm thinking I know the face, and I can't think where I know you from.
Yeah.
Oh, you came down. Did you come on the Saturday or the Tuesday?
Tuesday.
The Tuesday. Okay. She came to see my silly
I
show.
didn't think I recognised you because I went on Saturday.
Yes. Well, thank you.
My husband gets up at 5 in the morning. Still came over to see you.
He only gets up at 5. What kind of time is that? That's nothing. Right, listen, we're coming to the end of the show. So, Elide, listen, you're a very talented young singer, and we've already heard that Justin Dealey has got you some paid work singing at the Royal Albert Hall. Elide, if people want to find out more about you, where do they go?
You can find me on Twitter at Elide Still.
Yep.
and you can find me on YouTube.
Brilliant. Okay. Rose, have you got any songs coming out or any singles or anything we should know about?
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
I've just got chocolate bickies, that's all I have.
That'll do.
That'll do nicely. Dealey, you're on tomorrow, 6 till 9.
You spoke about arrogant animals earlier
I did,
on.
mate, yeah, I did.
Father Christmas is on tomorrow's show. I went to meet him yesterday.
Wowzers.
And we asked him some very difficult questions, including the one that I've always wanted answered.
Yeah.
Rudolph, obviously, he's up there. A lot of people know him. He's had a song written about him.
Yeah.
Is he arrogant? You'll find out the answer tomorrow morning.
Fantastic. Kelly, you're in tomorrow as well. Catherine, you're in.
Yeah.
Freddie, you feeling good? Do you want to say bye-bye to the ladies and gentlemen?
Say bye-bye.
He's waving.
Do you want to... I tell you what, Freddie, what you can do, the next song, do you want to say, now it's the Divine Comedy? No. Merry Christmas, everyone. Have a reggae Christmas. Ta-ta.
Ooh.
I say, how about a little kiss? Don't be unkind. There's something in the woodshed, and I can hear it breathing. It's such an eerie feeling, darling. He said, there's nothing in the woodshed. It's your imagination and of the conversation, darling. Something in the woodshed, I know because I saw it. I can't simply ignore it, darling. So he said, now baby, don't be stupid. Get this into your sweet head. There ain't nothing in the woodshed except maybe some good. Something in his heart told him to come clean. It was not who he claimed to be. Something in his jeans told him to pretend for something for the weekend.
Today, Catherine and Justin and Kelly will be back tomorrow. Thank you, everyone who came in. It's very nice to see you. Thank you so much. Have a reggae Christmas. I'll be back on Monday next week. Let's get the travel.
With BBC.
Travel news for beds, cards and bugs.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
It's looking really clear on the motorways. No reports of any problems on the M25, the M1 and the A1M, both moving very well at the moment. In Clapham on the A6, Paula Radcliffe Way, there's lane closed for roadworks at Clapham Road. That's not causing any delays. Looking a little bit busy in Luton on Stockingstone Road between Hitchin Road and New Bedford Road. And in Hitchin on Parkway, it's looking slow from Charlton Road to Stevenage Road, and also a little slow to and from the train station on Walsworth Road. On the train, southern services are suspended between Milton Keynes Central and Clapham Junction. Samantha Breath, BBC Three Counties Radio.
Right, that's it. That's your lot from us. Don't forget there will be a Christmas podcast that I guess might go up today or tomorrow. I don't know. We'll leave that. Catherine, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Give us a Christmas hug, you silly sausage. Come on. Ta-ra. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas.